G'day, Rabbit and Julie Goodwin here from Star 104.5.
We love the Central Coast and we love our local sport, especially the Hunter Haval Black Diamond AFL.
You're looking for a feature-packed premium SUV for your family? Check out Hunter Haval and their range of affordable SUVs.
We want to give a massive thank you to all of the Hunter Haval Black Diamond AFL sponsors.
Belmont 16-Footers Sailing Club,
GE Industrial Solutions, ISC,
Prime 7,
Bar TV Sports,
The Entertainment Grounds,
Sports Coast Trophy and Embroidery,
Marks Men Workforce.
Please support our sponsors that support us.
And we'll catch you on the radio 6 to 9 weekdays on Star 104.5.
Introducing luxury you won't have to sell the house for. The new Haval H6 from $29,990.
Previous, David?
Indeed. Lucas is going to give us a run-through of scores just in a minute. Can Lucas and I pass a cheerio out to all of our friends involved with the Port Stephens and Nelson Bay football clubs? There's been some terrible bushfires up on the peninsula in the last 48 hours. I woke up this morning, Lucas, and saw some awful shots at Norba Bay. A lot of our friends involved at the Port Stephens and Nelson Bay footy clubs, I'm sure you're affected by it. A cheerio to all of you. I hope you're okay and safe and that your families are all safe and your loved ones, okay? So thinking of you and just hope that we can get a easing of conditions shortly, especially to my mate Trent Colony's family up there at Nelson, and to our good mate Sophie Balcom, Louis. We hope Sophie's okay. Lucas Holmes, can we please have some results of the finals played, first of all, yesterday, Lucas?
We have, first of all, in the Cup, David, at Werman Field in Muswellbrook. Singleton, 5 goals, 8-38, were defeated by Warners Bay, 7 goals, 17-59. And the game we covered yesterday at Max McMahon Oval, Newcastle City, 11 goals, 7-73, defeated Killarney Vale, 4 goals, 6-30. In GE women's competition, David, start with yesterday, Killarney Vale, 5 goals, 4-34, defeated Singleton, 1 goal, 1-7. And in that thriller preceding the game we covered yesterday, David, Newcastle City Stars, 5 goals, 3-33, defeated Maitland, 4 goals, 3-27. And the game we just witnessed, David, Wyong Lakes putting on a clinical defensive performance, 6 goals, 5-41, defeating Newcastle City Novas, 1 point. And finally, in the Black Diamond Plate, yesterday at Werman Field, Muswellbrook, 9 goals, 10-64, defeating the entrance batter Bay, 6 goals, 7-43. Newcastle City, 14 goals, 21, 105, defeating Warners Bay, no score. And earlier this morning here at Don Small Oval, Tacoma, David, Cardiff 5 goals 737 were defeated by Killarney Vale 11 goals 773.
And that's the big one. That's 6 beating 3. So the preliminary finals we can announce now in order. On Saturday at Newcastle number 1 in the Black Diamond Plate, Muswellbrook is, because they won yesterday and Killarney Vale won, will now play Newcastle City on Saturday in the Plate at 10 at midday. Nelson Bay will play Wyong Lakes in what I think will be a great game of footy. And then we are waiting on this game to decide the result. If Cardiff win today, it'll be Newcastle City and Cardiff. But if Wyong Lakes win today, it'll be Newcastle City and Warners Bay. So that game's yet to be advised. On Sunday, Lucas Holmes, in the Black Diamond Plate at Adelaide Street at Killarney Vale. Killarney Vale, because they won, get to host. Killarney Vale will play minor premier Terragallavoca in the women's competition. Killarney Vale again at home, playing because it's their home game. We'll be playing the Newcastle City Stars, and then we are waiting on the result of this game to decide who will play Terragallavoca. If Cardiff win today, Warners Bay will make the trip to Adelaide Street to play Terragallavoca, Lucas. But if Wyong Lakes win today, and they're a show at doing that, they've been playing good footy, then Terragallavoca will play Wyong Lakes. So we will confirm those for you at the end of today. Lucas Holmes, could you please read out the Wyong Lakes Football Club?
Wyong Lakes Australian Football Club, David. 4, Carter Jones. 7, Keaton Jones. 9, Tyler Wood. 10, Lee Moore. 12, Jared Cross. 14, James Nixon. 15, Christopher Coop Folks. 17, Jordan Deeble. 18, the emergency, Andrew Raslin has been admitted, David. 19, the star from last week, Justin McPhan. 21, Granlund medalist from also last year, David, Brandon Toz. 23, Brendan Charlton. 26, Emmanuel Edwards. 27, Tim Hillman. 29, David Murphy. 30, Gavin Stokes. 34, Peter Drizzell. 36, Blake Lester. 37, Aaron Laxer. 43, Ben Glacken. 45, Max Warren. 57 is the change of number there for Josh Glacken. And in 59, Nathan Doyle.
Thank you, Lucas. The Cardiff Australian Football Club. Simon O'Brien, skipper in 1. Matthew Vukovic in 3. Jack Lennon 4. 5, Chad Mayo. 5, 6, Nick Tomlinson. 7, Bryce Gretz. 8, Michael Ryan. An interesting in for mine and Louis. Thomas Gordon, the emergency, is now playing. So Thomas Gordon is in 9. Lachlan Price 12. Nellie Brown 13. Jake Island 15. Lucas Burrows 16. Brant Jones 18. Jack Pratt 21. Hugh O'Neill 23. Lockie Carey 27. Liam Gibson 28. David O'Donnell 29. Trent Thompson 33. Raymond Stedman 43. Isaac Hughes has been omitted. Tom Yench is in 51. Andrew Walker is not playing. And the final player, Miles Peterson. Lucas Holmes, umpires.
Umpires, David, this afternoon. Field umpires, Ryan Stanton, Stephen Bloom, Dave Parsons. Running the boundary, Mayo Lark, Colin Goodenough. And taking goal duties this afternoon, Jake Lowe and Jody Jackson.
Pretty experienced crew, really, that umpiring crew there. I was talking to Jake Lowe earlier, he's in good form. And Jody Jackson, of course. And a cheer out to our mate Stats Baldwin, who's over there doing the scoreboard. He did he's doing both scoreboards in the afternoon games and did the morning game in the play as well. Good on your Stats. With our man Kendall here from Bar TV, the best in the business. We're very close to first bounce, just a couple of minutes away. Very interesting game with Marcus Delure and Zachariah Metcalf. So the outs for Cardiff, as a matter of interest, Jones and Walker, but particularly Delure with an AC and Metcalf as well. He's away on some on work business. So that's going to be fascinating to see for mine. We discussed this yesterday, Lucas. Who gets McPhan? And I will get you to go and get some matchups early on for our viewers to have a look at exactly who's getting whom. I think one of the best, I think you've spoken about this off air and on air yesterday, Braden Toz and Tom Yench. That's going to be fascinating. Who chops out and give Yench a break? You know who could be?
Thompson.
Is Thompson. Yeah, I was thinking about that last night when I was writing articles. I thought, I wonder what, Lucas has got a good point, and it almost has to be Thompson. He's tall enough. Lakes have to get good value out of Toz and Moore and Hillman. They've got to get the ball to McPhan. This is a difficult day to play. The wind is blowing straight at your commentary position. It's Lucas, if you look at your screens, it's top right to bottom left, and it is blustery, and it is blowing hard. And in the practice, in the warm-ups, where Lucas and I are watching, the ball is being really affected by the wind. So it's going to be to see who plays well. And even things like the ruck contest, Lucas, when they are rucking, with, especially with boundary throw-ins from our side, we're on the opposite. You can see everybody else over at the stand. We're on the opposite side of the ground. We're on the eastern side of the ground with the lake just behind us today. Kendall, can you just pan back and give us a couple of tops of tree shots there, mate, just above there? There's some you can see the strength of the wind. It's quite strong.
And sorry, just a quick thing as well. Cardiff have just broken from the huddle, and they've got Chad Mayo staying to the right of screen, so that would suggest to me Cardiff are running from right to left.
Yeah, absolutely. Miles Peterson's out here in a wing near us, and just getting ready to go. Should be a cracking game of football. And again, with Kendall and the man Lucas Holmes.
Very accomplished long-distance runner as well, Miles Peterson, so no surprise to see him on a wing.
Actually, you've mentioned that before, that he's an injury. He's a long-distance runner, is he? Okay.
Correct.
Just about ready to go. Lucas was right. So Cardiff are running right to left on screen. Wyong Lakes in the white shorts. Despite the fact that they're at home, they've got the away shorts because they were the lowest seed. And Cardiff, this is 2v7, isn't it, Lucas?
It is, David.
2v7. Cardiff finished second. So lots. It's sudden death. It doesn't get any bigger than this. We're just about ready to go. Cannot wait for this one. Yench and Toz to start. There's a real surprise. And I suggest to you that Yench will stay on the ball almost all day. Ryan Stanton, our good friend, has got the football in hand, and we are ready to rock and roll. Black Diamond football, Black Diamond Cup football, Hunter Haval, Black Diamond football, coming to you from Wyong Lakes. With Lucas Holmes, I'm David Redden, and we're rocking and rolling. Yench and Toz to get going. Ryan Stanton's got the football. All the weight's over. Here we go. Yench with a left hand. Gretz get that football coming out right hand handball. Coming round the back. Handball misses. Can't afford that early on. They swoop. Simon O'Brien on the wrong side with the breeze. Great tackle. Really good tackle. That ball is out. Lachlan Price takes it over the boundary line.
It looks like Michael Ryan's taking this ruck inside forward 50, David.
Thank you.
Nominating against Braden Toz.
Ryan in front, gets it down. O'Brien's in there. Moore's in there. Ryan's in there. Ryan with a left foot. Gets it into a dangerous area. Marked very well by Carter Jones.
And Jones was very impressive last week in their win against Gosford, wasn't he, David?
Was. Poor kick, however. Picks off Gibson.
Yep.
Goes on his right. Punch coming out from Jones. Gretz read it well. Left footer. It's going to fade away with that breeze. And that's what the wind's doing, everybody. You saw that ball being taken by the wind. It's going from top right to bottom left, and it's going to push things all the way over to the Combox side almost all day. G'day, Bruce. How are you? Whistle. Free kick, Braden Toz, I think. The hand's going back to Wyong Lakes way. Yeah, Braden Toz a free kick. Didn't quite catch why. Toz on his left. Here's a loud yell. Ball moved long way in the air and out towards centre wing.
Looking for Keaton Jones there in a long lead. Jones couldn't just quite get to the ball, whether the wind's just taking it away or not. And may our luck will take this boundary throwing just to the left of us here on centre wing, David.
Yep. Ruckman have got to be aware the ball's going to drop short all day. Yeah, now that's another free kick to Toz against Yench. He's got his forearm into his head accidentally, but it's a free. Toz another kick. Goes three-quarter wedge. Beautiful kick. Lovely work. Finds Coop Folkes. Beautiful delivery. Finds McFan. Too far out. Oh, he's done the dummy. He couldn't kick it. No, he's going to go short. And that's a mark. Just waiting for the number to turn around. It's a bit hard to see here. I'm pretty confident that's Keaton Jones.
Yep. And that's, sorry, David.
Lucas, go.
Sorry, David. That's the way they've got to move the ball all afternoon. Both sides, low and direct. Can't have balls hang up in the breeze, as you've already seen and what effect it can have.
This is such a tough kick. 50 metres, you're kidding. He's given him 50 metres through over the mark, and this will be the first goal of the game. Goodness gracious me. Innocuous. So, Keaton Jones to finish off and pick the first goal of the game. Does. First goal of the game, Keaton Jones. Wyong Lakes one straight. And Cardiff yet to score. Lucas J.
Hunter Haval, looking for a feature-packed premium SUV for your family? Check out Hunter Haval on the range of affordable SUVs. Starting from just $22,990, drive away with a 5-year warranty and 5 years roadside assistance. Hunter Haval, give you more. Book your test drive today.
Hunter Haval at East Maitland and Cardiff. And they've got some demonstrator models they're running out at the moment. Get along there. You'll get a great deal on some of these terrific Havals that have been released in Australia in the last couple of years. One straight, to Wyong Lace. Great start for the Maggies. Yench with a right-hander. Simon O'Brien reads it magnificently. Goes down, straight down the field. Job, good tackle. Ryan's in there. Ball comes out wide from Stokes. Good contest out there. Jack Lennon's in there and about. Moore goes backwards. Finds Hillman. Right in front of the faithful on what is the grandstand side.
Is that another 50 metres, David? It is.
Holy cow.
Must have been inside the 10-metre protected zone, and the umpires are right on it early. Another 50-metre penalty going once again against the Cardiff Football Club.
I wonder, that breeze is tricky. Now, is this Carter Jones? Or is it James
Carter
Nixon?
Jones is in the goal square. Sorry, David.
It could be Nixon.
Oh, sorry,
I saw
Keaton, rather.
Thank you. Short. Where are the Rovers? Good tackle actually in there. Coming out the back. All sorts of pressure at Cardiff. Shadow's making it a bit difficult. Here's a chance. Handball comes out. McFan. Good tackle straight away from Carey. Coming backwards, Jones. Coop Folks has got a chance to get a kick in. Look at that ball hold up. And right at the back there, a mark's taken. Goes out wide. 34 was Drazal, gets it over the line, still inside 50 for the Maggies. It's one straight and to the Maggies, yet to score the Hawks. 5.25 minutes elapsed time here at Wyong Lakes. Blustery breeze, everything's blown over at the moment except me. Lucas will be blown away, there's nothing of him. Handball out from Yench is a beauty. Down the line, chance for Cardiff to clear. Thompson. Long raking kick as is his way. Chance here for the Lakes to get it back to Coop Folks in the guts, and he's got the football. Goes wide, defensive side.
Sorry, David, that was McFan getting the ball in the middle there. 19 being Justin McFan.
I thought 15 had taken that mark, and he's coming over here to us. But anyway,
okay.
Enough. That's fine. Justin McFan's at full forward, Lucas.
Okay, correction. Sorry, David. You were right the first time, as usual.
Don't tar me with that brush, mate. I'll make lots of mistakes. You keep me honest, my friend. Out there from Moore. Cardiff trying to clear their area. They're on lots of pressure early. That ball's going to bounce and go. Tomlinson, he's the right man. You want to get that ball in the hands of. Away he goes. One bounce. Straight down the line. No one's at full forward, and they're running forward here, Cardiff. Good football. Thompson can finish from there. Thompson! Great football, Cardiff Footy Club. And Trent Thompson, a terrific running goal all the way, sprung by Tomlinson and half-back flank. One straight apiece. Lucas Holmes.
Belmont 16-footer sailing club. Located on the picturesque Lake Macquarie, Belmont 16s is one of the premier venues in the Hunter region, offering the very best in dining, promotions and entertainment. For all the latest news and promotions, visit 16s.com.au or find us on Facebook, the home of the Black Diamond AFL.
And we will be at Belmont 16-footers on Wednesday night, Lucas Holmes.
We shall be, David. 2018 Elliot Davey Medal Presentation Night. Always a great night. Can't be missed.
Ball back in the centre. Parsons with the footy. Ties a beautiful left hand to it. Hillman goes backwards, actually, looking for players. Yench gets a handball out. Gretz. One more handball will free up Thompson. Good football, Cardiff. Low ball. Lucas Holmes has called for that. Oh, good tackle on Stokes. Ryan gets a chance. Not put his whistle to the mouth and then put it away. And the full Louis. Oh, no. Mayolak was right in line with that. Perfect positioning from the boundary umpire. And we have one straight six apiece deep in the forward pocket. By the time this ball gets thrown, there'll be 8 minutes gone. And Mayo will be throwing this ball directly into that breeze.
We saw yesterday, Dave, the umpires either went in a few metres or threw it fairly flat, and in that case...
That's a very good throw, to be quite honest. Well-read Price. Sniping. Lennon, again, he's also sniping. Desperation here for Wyong. And holding the football. Good tackle, good football, Wyong. Lakes and Deeble's got a kick. Goes wide into the teeth of the breeze. Finds a runner who's almost put off balance. I think that could be Carter Jones. Just wait to watch your kid. No, that's Nixon. Touched by the man in the mark. Error there from Nixon. And held out of that. Oh, no, holding the ball. That's interesting. Thought they could have been holding the man, actually, but not paid. Still don't know who's got the free kick. Jack Pratt. If he's left-footed, this will be Jack. Looking at his options. And kicks it straight in the man on the mark again. A lot of pressure here. Well done, O'Donnell in 29. Goes down the line. Moore's in there, sniping. 16 is Borrow, I reckon. Oh, good work. Nellie Brown's got a mark. Just, again, I can't get an aspect there of the angle. I suggest this is, Lucas, this is not being smart. 45, 50 degrees or even sharper. He is kicking with the window. So, Nellie Brown. What's he going to do with this one? Louis kicks it lowish.
He's got it, David.
Got it. Well done, Brown. Golden Nelson Brown. So we have the scores. Cardiff 2 straight 12. Wyong Lakes 1 straight 6. Lucas.
GE Industrial Solutions, partnering with the mining community in the Hunter for the past 50 years, delivering safe and reliable electrical equipment and engineering services to our customers. Also a proud sponsor of the BDAFL women's competition.
Lucas, very interesting to note for mine. Cardiff's 2 goals have come from the attacking side. They ran down the flank on one, and then the second one, they've got that ball down the ground, but they attacked from the attacking side of the ground, which is the area where all the crowd is. So no, I don't think there's going to be many goals kicked from this side. If they are, they're running into a goal. Stephen Bloom with the football. Toz beats Yench again. Coop folks with a good tackle. Big ruck in there. Yench with Keaton Jones on him. Bloom says that'll be mine. We are 10.5 in, so about halfway through the first quarter. Maggie's down by 6 points. Cardiff, the last 2 goals. Going along well, Cardiff. They've settled. Oh, good tackle. Ball comes forward from Cardiff. Price staying on his feet. Ball gets put forward. Ryan's a chance. At the back, Ryan! Touch, beautiful smother. That's a great effort. Ryan Till trying to get the football. Pushing the back.
Yep.
Good call, Lucas Holmes. Against Lennon, I reckon. And Mick Ryan's on the mark. He's got whoever's got the kick.
Doyle.
It's Doyle, yeah, who was really good last week, wasn't he? For against Gosford, I thought he had a blinder.
And Toz is on the wing looking for a lead here, so Yench is hot in his tail, so
He'll probably go over the back to him, I reckon. He has. Up they go. Carter Jones is at the back. They've missed everyone. Chance for Moore. Being hassled by Peterson. And Peterson's done enough to get a stoppage. And there'll be a ball up just past centre wing, right next to our camera position. Scores 12 to Cardiff, 2 straight. Wyong Lakes 1 straight. 11 3/4 minutes gone. Mayo luck with the football. Yench and Toz. This has been a great battle so far and will be all day. Favours Yench, and he just gets a right hand down. Simon O'Brien right in front of us. That ball went out. Mayo luck again in perfect position. Side on. And there'll be a ball up right in front of commentary position.
And you see that positioning by Mayo Luck is a good 2 or 3 metres inside the boundary line, ladies and gentlemen.
And a very good straight throw. And Yench wins out and O'Brien was running free. They cannot let O'Brien run free because he'll carve him, Lucas. Ball coming out, Peterson, the endurance runner. Coming up this way to Charlton. Good bump there. Going the man. They both went the man. That's fine. Glashan one of them. Price, great handball. Off towards Stedman. Good cricketer, Stedman. Plays for the Toronto Cricket Club, Lucas. Gets that ball out. Cardiff, some interesting plays in the Cardiff side with all their outs. Good tackle made. Coming up this way. Glashan's got the sit and takes a good strong mark in front of Chad Mayo, who unbelievably has got the long sleeve jumper on in 20 degrees. Down the line. No one really. That's a poor kick and well picked off by Pratt. Again, the ball swerving towards us with this bruise. Pratt's looking. On the mark is Josh Glashan. Pratt's been told to go. Gets a good ball down the line. Over Stedman's head. Should go to Thompson. No, Nellie Brown missed a chest mark. Gets it into the danger area, though. That's well done. Price sniping. This is where he's dangerous. Off to Michael Ryan. Tackled immediately. And he's in a push in the back. It's over the shoulder. And the veteran full forward who won the league goal kicking in the Black Diamond plate He's been asked to come up and play in the Cup this week for his beloved Cardiff Footy Club. And Michael Ryan's going to have a shot. And our cameras have a lovely view of this. Lucas, he'll have to hit this to the right side of the goal with this breeze. Either that or kick it low. We'll let Kendall's cameras do the talking. Michael Ryan.
He's hung it too far out, David, I think.
Yeah, too far out to the wide. That surprised me. Cardiff, 2-1-13. Wyong Lakes, 1 straight. Time is 14 minutes gone now. 14 minutes in first quarter. Elapsed time, that is, of course, ladies and gentlemen. Up in the air, Yench has got to sit. Couldn't quite grab the mark. Gets a handball out. Ryan, off to O'Brien. Simon's a chance from there!
He's going to go too far.
And
He's got it. It's just snuck in.
good football, Cardiff. Simon O'Brien a goal. Cardiff have 3 in a row and are looking dangerous. They're running and they're running and they're running. Cardiff 3-1-19. Wyong Lakes 1 straight. Lucas J. Holmes.
ISC. Oh, excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. Just having some issues here. Yeah, just having some technical issues with the sticky tape with the wind.
Okay, ISC have been at the cutting edge of designing and manufacturing apparel for elite sporting teams for over 20 years and are proud to be the official apparel partner of the Black Diamond AFL.
Thank you, David.
Pleasure. That's our job, mate. Backing on another up.
Thank
Lucas
you.
and I proudly wearing ISC gear today, as always.
We'll need it later on with this wind blustering behind
You're
our
just
back.
a sook. Toz, it's not that cold. Ball comes out here. Wyong Lakes need to reply. Here they go. Hillman, good tackle on him, but he did get a kick away. Scrubby little one. Mayo's in front as he has to be. Where are the Lakes Rovers? Good tackle. It's heavy going in there. Little kick out's clever. Finding Lee Moore. Gets a handball out. Down to Pratt. Pratt's got a few touches of late. Yench, good handball. Pratt. That's 3 handballs in a row. Now they need a kick. Gibson goes wide, attacking side. Right over the cricket pitch area. Peterson, a chance. Being shepherded well by Brant Joe, but he can't pick it up. David Murphy comes in there late. Umpire says it's mine. Yes, I've been very interested. Cardiff are clearly under instructions to try and attack. And, of course, now the breeze has died quite a fair bit away. It's still there, but it is a bit fluky. Moore gets the ruck contest off. This cut-off man is killing Wyong Lakes at the moment. This is Gibson, and he's been paid for holding on too long. So, well done, the Maggies. Hillman goes attacking side and finds Jared Cross, who's been almost unsighted this first quarter. They need him to kick goals. Goes low. Doesn't actually hit anyone. Ball goes out in front of Glashan and Chad Mayo. Elapsed time, Lucas, is 16.5.
6.5, spot on, David. 13
points the difference. Hunter Haval Black Diamond Cup on Bar TV, the best in the business. Lucas Holmes, Kendall, and David Redden with you. Yench, double tap, gets it out, controls it to Gretz. Cardiff are looking very strong from one across half-back, Lucas. Braden Toss will take that easily. This bloke is a very serious player, Lucas, and I can see a very good future for him. Played first-grade footy for Pennant Hills at 17, Gary Birkinshaw was telling me this morning. Here's a chance. That ball's gone right across the ground. Doyle's put out of that to push the back, but not paid. That's going to go out on the full, I reckon. Does. Again, sliced that one a little bit. Did. That's Jake Island. Just sliced it. Free kick right in front of us. Nellie Brown on the mark. Actively doing the mark. Laxer gets the football out, looking for Hillman. That's on the full as well, I reckon. That's almost in the lake. And there'll be a slight delay here while they go over the fence and get the football. Lucas, the games we can confirm next week. In the women's competition, we've got Newcastle City Stars and Killarney Vale on Saturday. Correction, Sunday at Adelaide Street. Nelson Bay and Wyong Lakes. And I reckon Wyong Lakes are going to cause Nelson Bay some problems, well, with all of Nelson Bay's injuries. Sophie B's going to have the game of her life. Great pass. Beautiful pass, actually. This bloke Hillman can play. He's a smart player. Knows all the shortcuts. Very experienced. Again, keeping it low as per the Lucas Holmes method of playing today. And that's holding it won't be holding the ball. No opportunity. Very close to the end of the first quarter. Cardiff will not want to concede here. They've done a very good job. They've kicked the last 3. Toz and Yench. Toz, as the iPad decides to go flying. Should be another handball coming out wide here. Gets rid of that, does Deeble. Chance, Wyong Lakes, cross, handball. More. There's someone sitting in the back as there usually is for Cardiff. Should take that, mate. It's very hard. That's 50. No, not paid. It's very hard to see in that shade. It's either Gibson or I think it's O'Donnell. Give it to O'Donnell. Yeah, he's a lefty. Shanks the kick, and that's indication of the kid. Lovely handball from Yench to Gretz. His handball's been really good today, Yench, actually. Price sniping. Now, that's a throw. Yeah, if he'd have punched that, Price was away. Right on it, Ryan Stanton. The big fella got that one right, Louis.
He did. Right side on, as you'd expect from our umpires, David. Here on centre wing, just in front of us.
It makes such a difference when you're in the right position to umpire in such a fast game with 360 degrees, doesn't it, Lucas? That's the way they always teach you. D-ball to go square. Poor kick. Chance for Cardiff to strike here. Can Stedman get to him? No, he can't. Left foot kick goes long as it has to. They've got to move. And again, Cardiff got this intercept man working beautifully. Gibson goes down the line and goes attacking side again. To the Thompson or Stedman, or is it the big man himself? Thompson it is. Yep. Short ball. Trying to find Ryan. Price sniping as he has to be. Gets the football. He's got the football. What can he do? He's got rid of it. Ball just gets whacked up straight in the air. Good mark. Good strong mark taken there by Lucas Borrow. Now, in this win, Lucas, he's a chance. He'd have to flush it. And again, the breeze at the moment is light. It is not a strong breeze right as we speak. So every chance Borrow, he'd have to get it right in the screws. Tosses on the mark. Right at the end of the quarter, I might add. I think he's pulled that left. He has. So that's a behind to Cardiff. Cardiff 3-2-20. Wyong Lakes one straight. 20 and a half minutes gone first quarter. Blood rule given here, Lucas. So the clock will stop. Michael Ryan. The clock does stop. I've just got Mick Ryan will be coming off, and they can bring someone straight on. It is a blood rule. That's correct procedure, isn't it,
Which
Lucas?
they've just done as well. So smart move there by the Cardiff team down there in terms of management. Straight on.
And we're away. Cardiff have said they're ready to go. So almost at the end of the first quarter here. There's a push in the back, I think, given to Wyong Lakes. Not sure 2-2. I saw it just out the corner of my eye. Just wait and see who's got the kick here. Jack Lennon's on the mark. He's been quiet today, which is ominous. Ball goes down the wing towards Tyres. That's a push in the back. 2 Tyres, not paid. Missed that ball. Simon O'Brien at ground level where he's dangerous. So's Lee Moore. Has he taken him on? No. Stanton said that's mine, thanks. Right on the synthetic cricket pitch there with rubber pallets on it, and he's moving away from that to make it an even contest for the rucks. That's good. Yench and Toz. Favours Toz, and he actually gets out while standing on the ground. That was McPhan, Louis. Oh, beautiful pass. Should have been marked by Glashan. He'll be ruining that one right at the end of the quarter. Pratt, who's been very strong. They're doing well without Metcalf, aren't they? O'Donnell, left foot up. Should have taken that mark. It is hard competitions, but that was a simple one. Doyle turns around on a strip me bit. Holding the man, and a free kick to Doyle. He can't go down that line. Well, he's found a man, but that's such a tough kick for Carter Jones. He's sneaking up. When he kicks this ball, ladies and gentlemen, you get a really good view. This ball, if it's typical of all the others today, will hold up on its end. He has to kick it a low driving ball if he's got any chance. But honestly, into these conditions, I know I said it yesterday, it's impossible to get a goal. I don't think it's possible, but I've been wrong before many times. Carter Jones. Ball's going to fade away to the right, I reckon, and does. Just gets there. Behind Wyong Lakes. Wyong Lakes 1-1-7. Cardiff 3-2-20. 22 and 3/4 minutes gone. Short ball comes out. Away they go, Cardiff. They're playing good footy. It's interesting to see how much they're playing on today. Perhaps exposing a little bit. Price, chance. Doesn't get. Eventually gets a decent bounce. He's actually done very well to get a stoppage against 2 players. Harassed there by Jones and Laxer. And Price is looking up and about today, Lucas. He's actually looking a bit more lively as in recent weeks. He's had a couple of serious concussions this year, the young man.
He has, David, and it's conditions for him too. Blustery should get at the feet of the key forwards, i.e. Michael Ryan today.
Well, he's been sniping so far, and he's almost due. Ties on Yench. Yench right-hander. Ball comes out again. It's out. Yench is asking for a throw and doesn't get it. May our luck right in front of us. Good fair throw in. Favours Yent slightly. Toz comes across him. And Breeze again's now picked up again. Now it's more like a 20 to 25 kilometre an hour job. It just comes and goes, doesn't it, Louis?
Has David. Both teams just seem to adapt so far in terms of ball movement, though.
Indeed. Toz, right hand up. Thompson, a handball out, drops it. Toz again coming back, you're doing work at ground level. Hillman trying to get the football. Good tackle, Trent Thompson on Hillman. And held in. Bloom says, I'll have that, thank you. 13 points of difference. Cardiff in front. Must be very close. Big was it at the end of the first quarter. Toz gets that one. Coop Folks in and under. And I think, is that Yench underneath there? It was. And he's nominating for the ruck along with Braden Toz. Braden Toz with his non-dominant hand there, very clever. Doyle taps it forward to himself. They can't push him in the back. They can go sideways though. Thompson, been good today. Moore, he's got to screw that right across himself, and he does. And in doing so, it drops a bit short. And he's picked off by Gibson, who goes backwards. Finds Pratt, I think, out there. Yeah, it was. Wentz goes on his non-dominant. Left-hand handball comes out. Now Pratt's on his dominant foot, and he'll go long. Yench has got the sit here.
Front on, yep. Block.
Shepherding against to Yench, and he's called advantage. Play it continued. Great tackle, Jones. Yench gets the kick in. Right at the end of the quarter here. Free kick against Job.
And there's quarter time, David.
Thank you. That was a long quarter. Cardiff 3-2-20, Wyong Lakes 1-1-7. For Cardiff, goals to Simon O'Brien, Nellie Brown and Trent Thompson. And early on, Keaton Jones a goal for the Wyong Lakes Football Club. Lucas and I and Kendall will be back with you shortly. We'll have a short break here at Wyong Lakes with Cardiff up by 13 points. Welcome back here to Don Small Oval in Tacoma on a windy Sunday afternoon. And Cardiff up by 13 points. Lucas Holmes is filling his face with a lovely-looking mandarin. And, good start there from Cardiff. After a bright start from Wyong Lakes. And interestingly now, the breeze has picked up and Wyong Lakes have now got a chance basically down breeze. Let me just toss up some grass and give you an indication from my perspective of where that breeze is going. Yeah, top right, bottom left still very much. So the attacking side of the ground is where the hut is and the facilities on the far side. When you get caught out here, it's pretty much Death Valley like it was at Maitland yesterday, Lucas Holmes. And 13 points your difference, just about ready to get going in quarter number 2 of this Hunter Vale Black Diamond Cup semi-final at Don Small Oval in Tacoma. We're at Newcastle number 1 next Saturday and Adelaide Street Oval in on Sunday.
It was a good start there from Wyong in the first quarter. It probably would have taken Cardiff 2 or 3 minutes to get their first disposal. Wyong had predominantly all the ball early, but couldn't quite make most of their opportunities. And we're underway for the second quarter, David. Let's go.
Tyson Yench again. Yench uses his body there, and Tyson actually hit that ball falling backwards. The tablet's gone flying. Lucas has had a malfunction there. Deeble a short ball out. That ball will go out of bounds. It'll keep rolling and rolling. And rolling. Oh, he's paid deliberate. That's interesting. That has been paid deliberate by Stephen Bloom. I actually can't disagree with that. And there's no one on the mark yet. There is now. Glashan has come across in front of us. Peterson goes square and backwards, dangerously. O'Donnell on that left will go with a raking left. No, he doesn't. He goes straight. Beautiful spot to Yench. Yench will be used to that delivery coming from down the Lavington way. Hello to Kerry, his mother. Hello, I hope you're well, Kerry. And the Yench family. Met Dad and Granddad down at Canberra this year. We did, Lucas. Lovely people, the Yenches.
They sure are, David.
Indeed. Simon O'Brien wheels around onto his right. Looking very lively today is the Rat. Good punch out. Lachlan Price raving front and centre, as Lucas Holmes said earlier. And he's been disposed of. So, got a sling. And it's well picked up, Lucas Holmes. Price too far out to score. Wyong Lakes flooding back, as is the modern way. Just looking for leads. Where's Ryan? He's got a bandage on that cut leg now. He's underneath this one. He's at the back, Ryan. He's been charged into there, but it was deemed a fair contest. And over there in that shady area, we'll have a ball in.
And he's taking it once again. He's taking the rucks in the forward 50 is Michael Ryan.
Which is a real surprise. Toz should have dominance in here. At least Ryan makes him work for that one. Toz got that one. Little grubber comes out. Yench couldn't possibly kick it into that breeze, I wouldn't have thought. Behind to Cardiff. Cardiff 3-3-21 and Wyong Lakes 1-1-7. Elapsed time in the second quarter is 2 minutes. Cardiff looking comfortable enough. Their runners are really running hard. O'Brien's going well. Lennon's been kept quiet, which is ominous, again, as I said, for Wyong Lakes. Now, was that touch, Lucas? It was not. And we have a free kick out of bounds. Is it Jack Pratt to take it? It is not. I think Jack wanted a piece of it, but he's not going to take it. Gibson gets up, and that's out of bounds in the full as well. Did it go in? It did. So that ball's come in and then gone out. And we have a free kick right over in that back area in near the forest. Ball springing up. There'll be a free kick right in the back pocket, deep into defence for Wyong. So need to get moving shortly. Need to start kicking some goals. Ball sits up a touch. Yench comes from behind. Lovely handball comes out. Feeds for Coop, folks. Goes short and a beauty. Oh, that's pushing the back. Free kick there, clearly. Jared Cross, I reckon. No, it's not. It's Dixon. If he drops this, he's got a particular way of dropping the ball. That's him. That's Dixon. Goes wide, finds his man in Hillman. Should drive this in. Doesn't. Goes short again. And looks for and finds the big fella McFan. Now, I reckon I can see the arc here. McFan's a chance. He's kicking directly down Breeze, Lucas. And he produced a couple of beauties last week, didn't he, at Adcock? So he's a chance here. And Wyong Lakes really need a goal. They've conceded the last 3 majors, and they need McFan to produce now. Justin McFan from just on 50, just outside.
As the winds died down as well, David.
Got a good piece of it. What a lovely kick, Justin McFan. The Lakes back in it. Wyong Lakes 2-1-13 and Cardiff 3-3-21. Lucas J.
Prime 7. In 2018, Prime 7 has every big game live and free. Coverage includes 4 games every round on 7, mate, including Friday and Saturday night and Sunday afternoons. Black Diamond AFL and Prime 7, your local AFL team. And there you go, what a strike there, as you said, as David's alluded to, from Justin McPhan. Beautiful strike from just inside the 50-metre arc. Great kick there from McPhan, getting the Magpies back in it, now only trailing by 8 points. Thank you, David. Ryan Stanton with the throw, back to Toz and Yench. No one, Toz possibly pushing Yench over, but he gets a double-hander out. Afterward does Toz, gets out to the outer side here for Wyong. Here's Coop Folks. Coop Folks runs around to this commentary box side and stabs the ball inside forward 50. What can they do? It was thrown out there illegally by Wyong, not picked up. Out the ball comes towards Nelson Brown. What can Brown do? Closely followed by Keaton Jones, and gets the ball out of bounds just to the left of us, David, on centre wing with 5 minutes gone in this second quarter.
Thank you, Lucas. Wind playing havoc with Lucas Holmes and my gear today, I can tell you right now. Very blustery at times. Colin Goodenough throws himself off his feet getting that one in, but he actually did a good job throwing it in. It was a fair throw in. Gretz falls over. Clever punch out, and another punch out from Toz. Gets the ball going forward for the Magpies. And it will be a ball up there, I beg your pardon. With the temperature just dropping a degree or two, Lucas Holmes, I would suggest.
Yes, and the wind's picked back up again. You couldn't really predict how it's been, David. It's been blustery some minutes as Yench gets a long kick from his clearance from the right contest.
Good defensive work there, and Stedman will probably know. It stays in. Now it's gone out. So, good work there from Wyong Lakes getting that football over the line. David Murphy's there. Now this ball, they need to be closer. Colin's not going to get that far, guys. They read it a bit better. Oh, Coop Cokes, very good body strength, just gets that out. That should go out in the full, or is it a mark? Good mark there taken by Liam Gibson. And Gibson's got this ball right on centre wing. This is the correct way to go. He's a crossfield to open up play, and he does. Finds O'Donnell. Just gets his kick away. Can the Lakes make him pay? Oh, good contest. It viewed as a push in the back, I think, to Wyong Lakes. And it is Doyle struggling. Gets up. Goes attacking side. Ordinary kick. Where are their Rovers? Cross. Under all sorts of pressure. Almost a throw, I thought. Here come the Cardiff defenders. Crash ball through. Is that Thompson in and underneath, Louis?
No, it's not Thompson, I don't think, David.
Thank you. It wasn't.
It was...
Could have been O'Donnell or Gibson, or possibly.
No, Hugh O'Neill, I think, David.
Oh,
sorry.
no, thank you, mate. Tup. Toz, big left fist to that one. Tomlinson, who's been quiet. Ball's going to come straight to us. And out of bounds on the bounce, and we'll go into the fence.
It was touched anyhow, David, so it would have been a throw-in regardless.
Cool. I saw something, you weren't here this morning. There was a boundary throw-in in the plate game where the ruckman hit it out of bounds on the full. First time I've seen it in years. And it got paid. It was picked up straight away. Yep. It was a big punch and it hit it down when it went miles.
And umpire Redden was on call again this morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'll get back to that at the next stoppage.
Umpire Redden. You're kidding. Jack Lennon in front. Good grab. Lovely hands. He nearly went to. O'Neill's running for him. He should chip it over the top. Does. Should go. He's got to cross it now. Very good football, Cardiff. Job at the back. Can't quite take it. Good defence. Chance at goals. And there's a goal. I've just got to get the number. It's very hard for us to tell.
Yench or Thompson?
It's Thompson. So, goal to, no, thank you very much. Second goal, Thompson, running into an open goal. Very important goal against the Breeze. Cardiff, 4-3-27. Wyong Lakes, 2-1-13.
Star 104.5 FM. Star 104.5 plays the music we all love and has proudly supported the Black Diamond AFL since 2005.
They have.
Second goal.
Listening Star FM on the way up here. Second goal to Thompson.
So was I.
Lucas, do you need a hand with your papers there, big fella?
I don't.
Okay, all right.
Just getting to the other side of our sponsors' reads as they do go flying, but I'll be back.
Righto, mate. Flying through the middle. Oh, good bump on O'Neill, though. Excuse me. Ball comes out. Over the shoulder, I thought again. 2 borrowed, not paid. Go back to the television, David. Toz, right next to the cricket block. I've never seen a synthetic cricket pitch covered with rubber pellets before in an off-season. Usually it's sand or dirt. That does have a flow-on effect onto the pitch later on, as you would know, Lucas, from your days of playing on Syntho. Handball comes out. Doyle, who does get a lot of touches. Again, smothered again. He needs to come back and fight back hard here. Ball gets grubbered out. Job's over there. Deeble's over there. He's already getting pinged for one deliberate so far this quarter. We'll fix up your folder at the end of the quarter. I think we'll put a bit of tape around the other side and see how we go there, mate.
It's just then when I have to turn over to get the other side of the sponsors reads where it's an issue, but...
Yeah, good point. Throw-in comes in, downwind, as the wind abates once more. Free kick paid, yeah. To Toz, I think. Yep.
And running through the corridor, will he switch on the defensive side? No, he doesn't.
Goes down the line. Oh, big contest. Ball drops to ground level. More little cheeky handball over the top. Vukovic in and under. Could have been a penalty, a free kick there. Jack Pratt's in and under. Tough football at the moment. Good game of footy, actually. Now, what's this umpire reading business, Lucas Holmes?
Well, there was that one in the women's game, David. You picked up on straight away. We're up in the timekeepers area, ladies and gentlemen. And what happened was there was a mark right on the goal line in between the 2 goalposts. And what occurred was the player went back, entered the field to play between the goal and behind post.
I might just interject here. Good chance here. Keaton Jones has kicked a goal after some, haphazard defending by the Cardiff defenders. Keaton Jones, an opportunist goal. That's his second. Wyong Lakes 3-1-19. Cardiff 4-3-27. Lucas.
Bar TV Sports. Bar TV Sports specialise in the live streaming and broadcasting of local sport, including the Black Diamond AFL. Bar TV Sports, making your game the main game.
Score is Cardiff 4-3, Wyong Lakes 3-1. 8 points of difference in favour of the Hawks. Wyong Lakes going along okay. They've kicked 2 of the 3 goals this quarter through McFan and Jones. Toz is having a great battle the inch, and as Lucas Holmes has been saying for a week, this is we're really looking forward to. This has been terrific. Toz, here's a chance. Straight down the spine. However, it's read beautifully by O'Donnell. Here come the chasers. Moore's gone forward, which he did last week to such a deadly effect at Adcock. Cardiff will have to be aware of that. I'm sure they watched some coverage and noted what Moore did when he went forward, Louis. Ball out of bounds on the far wing in front of League Operations Manager Gary Birkinshaw there with the high-vis vest. Yench and Toz, this ball will go a fair way. Good throw in luck. Toz in front, hits Hillman right on the chest. Overrun, however, by Wood. And Bloom says, I'll have that. Elapsed time is 12 and a quarter minutes in quarter number 2. Little bit of a skirmish. Settle. It's finals time.
Yeah, so to continue my last point, David, so there was a mark close to the goal line. So instead of going between the 2 goalposts where the mark was taken, the lady entered between the goal and behind post, which led to a point which you were onto straight away.
Thank you, Christine Burrows, for teaching me some rules. That's all it is, mate. It's just asking things and asking. Tomlinson's got time. Usually a very good deliverer. Falls short of Ryan, who's at least provided a target up there, the great man. Good tackle. Gets it ground level. He's pushed it back almost. Ball springs out of there. Leonard, dangerous. At the back
as well. Sorry, David. They're still loose, except the ball's been turned over now.
It has. Laxa goes wide. Handball comes along. To no one in particular. Pratt swoops. Yench, short ball. Can he find downfield free kick? I think it is a downfield free, and the kick looks like it'll be made with Lachlan Price. Now he'll be within the 50-metre arc. Breeze, honestly, for kicking into it's the best it's been all day right now. In fact, it's an uneven breeze. It's much stronger on the commentary side of the ground than that protection side of the ground. So Price is a chance here. Has to flush it. Needs a low driving ball. Doesn't want to get it too much up in this wind. Goes short!
Ryan.
Misses Ryan, pushing the back, I think. Yeah, good decision. Ryan pushed in the back. And lets Jones know about it. Can see where that cut is on his left knee, Lucas. That's what he went off the blood rule for. When he turns around, the big fella, you'll see a little cut there on his left knee. Of course, he doesn't turn around, but that's what it is. I can assure you there's a blood spot there. Ryan, perfect opportunity to kick a good settling goal for Cardiff. Ryan has kicked a goal. Michael Ryan gets a goal in his return to the Black Diamond Cup side, the great man. Cardiff 5-3-33 and Wyong Lakes 3-1-19. And Lucas Holmes.
The entertainment grounds on the Central Coast. The entertainment grounds has quickly established itself as the premier events location on the Central Coast. The entertainment grounds is an indoor and outdoor multi-purpose community facility for functions, events, festivals, weddings, exhibitions, as well as horse racing, David.
Thank you, Lucas. Cardiff back to a 14-point lead. They'll be quite satisfied where they are at the moment. Wyong Lakes need another goal this quarter, probably two, but at least another one without having one kid against them to just hang on. Yench over Toz. Peterson at quick hands, misses his target. Coote Face could have got a free. Everybody being very careful not to hit the head. Ball's come out of there a touch. I wonder if it's going to be dragged back in. It's not. Real skirmish in here. And Stanton says, I'll have that, thank you. 15 at Lucas.
Sorry, David. Looks like they've got an extra number back as well, or two numbers at the moment, Cardiff, or if their Wyong attackers are just pushed up to this contest.
McFann's got two blokes on him. Tomlinson's is going in front of McFann, so they've recognised that. Cardiff don't want any more goals kicked against them, at least not by McFann. Jones, a clever soccer, finds room. Pratt over the shoulder. Just a little bit crude at times. Pratt's been good today, Lucas. In and around, very lively. Getting good football. Goes down the line. Ordinary helicopter punt. Ball comes back here from Wyong Lakes. O'Donnell goes with a grubber, interestingly. Little short ball comes out in front. There's the loose man for Wyong Lakes. Good tackle, Ryan. Putting pressure on. Can they kick a goal to make them pay? Job, not helped by the bounce. Reminiscent of Stephen Milne, Collingwood, actually. Cardiff 5-4-34 and Wyong Lakes 3-1-19.
Thank goodness that bounced the right way.
No comment. Great kick. Absolutely superb kick, and he's dropped that clean, Warren. Free kick here, holding the man. And should be going to Peter Drizal, I think. Simon O'Brien on the mark. There's not much moving up here.
And Peterson's just dropped as well in the hole, which is a very smart move.
Tomlinson's going to pick up the leading play here. This ball's going to go straight towards. He went straight. Doyle went straight. Well done, Doyle. Did a really. That was excellent running. Produced there when he had to. Ball holds up. Toz. Tomlinson. Good mark, Braden Toz. Oh, that was a mark. Not called out. Fair enough. Toz diving punch. And that's out of bounds. In front of Jared Cross, who needs to start getting into the game for the Maggies to be a realistic chance here. 17 and a half minutes gone when this ball's thrown in. Cardiff 5-4-34. Wyong Lakes 3-1-19. Good enough. Gets a good throw to that one. And the ball will go out of bounds again. Despite the best efforts of Jared Cross. 15 points of difference just at the end of the first half here. Cardiff going along reasonably. Wyong Lakes acquitting themselves quite well. Tomlinson sitting at the back. That ball will go out, I reckon. And another throw in. It's very hard here. Once the ball gets stuck over here in these pockets, it's going to be hard. You could end up having repeat throw-ins, Lucas, because of just the conditions, which have again gone blustery.
It is, and that's where the players need to not get sucked into the ball and provide space on the outer side for when the switch is on.
Yench almost roved by Toz, actually. A whistle at the back by the non-controlling. Stephen Bloom's got a free kick here to Nick Tomlinson. No, Jack Pratt, who's almost been the best player on the ground. G's got a lot of touches. Tomlinson's clearing the play away. And a blood rule, I think.
No, he's just trying to get him behind his mark, I think, David.
Is that what it is? Or
is he?
I'm sure that he's crossed his hands.
It is. Okay, well picked up.
Thank you. I've had a couple of good decisions. I'm going all right today.
You're on fire.
You're usually the astute, quick one. Now, they have to wait under the rules of football for Cardiff to provide a replacement and Cardiff to be happy that the replacement's in the position he wants. Pratt's running off now. He's being replaced. Stephen Bloom is just waiting as he has to. Cardiff are ready to go. The player that's come on has just run into position. Here he is here at centre half back. It's Vukovic, I think.
Vukovic?
It was Vukovic, and...
No, it's O'Neill. Sorry, David.
Vukovic is the one over here.
Oh, they've gone over there, so O'Neill must have come on as well.
Okay. Oh, over his own man, so it's no free kick. Push the bet, should have been played against Job, wasn't given. Right in front. Got some work to do here. Oh, beautiful step. Should give this off. Very, very, very unselfish. And unfortunately, Thompson doesn't take a mark he should have otherwise taken. Ball comes out as the weather really starts to close in a bit. It's quite a bit colder now. Handball comes out. Good tackle. Stanton in perfect position and an excellent tackle, Lachlan Price. Goes attacking side. Short. Not paid to Lennon. Away comes Laxer. Straight down the line. 1 on 3 or 4 contest here. You'd think Cardiff would get the football. Wyong Lake start to swarm. McPhan trying to get some footy. Be a bit cold. They haven't seen much of it in the last few minutes. And that was Gibson. Anyone's ball here. Drazal. Doyle. Cross. Someone's got to pick it up and make a statement. Drazal does. Flying through the middle, the big man.
He's been pinged for running too far, David. He's been pinged for running too far by the umpire, Ryan Stanton. It was a correct call.
Lucas Holmes, ladies and gentlemen, right on the ball. Yench is going to give a handball off here. Gibson's dropped what he otherwise might have taken. Lopes along, gets the ball, and there's half-time. So, Cardiff 5-4-34, Wyong Lakes 3-1-19. Cardiff goals, 2 to Thompson, 1 to Nellie Brown, 1 to Michael Ryan and 1 to Simon O'Brien. While Wyong Lakes 2 to Keaton Jones and 1 to Justin McPhan before a 15-minute break or a 10-minute break. Lucas, quickly.
Well, Wyong is still hanging in there, David, trailing by 15 points, but not all means out of the contest yet. At times, it's been a little bit hasty with the disposal and getting paid for by Cardiff coming the other way, but overall, it's still a very good contest so far. Indeed.
15 points of difference to Cardiff. We'll be back with you in about 10 minutes. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, not quite sure what's gone on here, but the players have come back out. Just wondering if a siren's been blown early, and we'll have to go back. Now, what's going on here?
There's a ball up, I think, David.
Thank you, Colin. So the siren was blown early. So we're back in play here, ladies and gentlemen. Toz and Yench. Play comes back out. We'll do the best we can, Louis.
Don't know how this
That's okay.
will work then.
Just let it go. We'll just hit the actual scoring up to date, okay?
Yeah.
Wyong Lakes in the football. Oh, yes, good tackle there, mate. This game's almost ready to explode. Jack Pratt, another possession for the little man who's been in great form today for Cardiff. I'll just get my headphones on. Oh, big contest. Carter Jones has gone in hard. Got cleaned up. Simon O'Brien. O'Neill feeds a handball off. Driving ball comes down. Mark! Oh, what a contest by Jones. And that's going to be a rush behind it.
No,
a free kick?
After disposal, I'm not sure if it was high or it was a push out.
That's really interesting. He's got him, but he's gone and got the foot. That's what he's saying, Carter Jones. He got all football there. Interesting. When we see the replay, they're going to be fascinated to see that. So Yench has a kick here, well inside that. Yench, if there's one bloke in the league that can kick this ball into the forest, it's Tom Yench. So this will be a very important goal for Cardiff if they manage actually to get it through Yench. He'll go and throw the ball around it again 4 or 5 times, get his balance right. He goes through this process. He's actually a very good technical kick of the football, the big fella. Let's see what he does. Low ball.
He's got it, David.
Goal. Tom Yench, a very important late goal. And Cardiff. I'll just wait for Lucas to put up. I'm pretty sure it's 6-4-40. Cardiff 6-4-40. And Wyong Lakes 3-1-19. And it's gone on, Lucas, which is very helpful. So, okay, so we have... Lucas and I would imagine there's about 2 minutes left in this quarter. Just... that's a very important goal. That gives Cardiff just a little bit of latitude. I was halfway across the ground making a phone call to work to go get a pie, Louie, and all of a sudden the players ran back out. Yench, Toz gets that one. Pratt in and under. Oh, well done, Hillman. Goes long. And that's a behind to the Lakes. Wyong Lakes 3-2-20, down by 20 points. Cardiff 5-4. Excuse me. 6-4-40. Nick Tomlinson with kick-out duties. How's he going to go about this? Where is his options? He's gone short to Mayo. Mayo's going to have to go long to a contest, I reckon. If that bounces out, they've got a perfect result. That is the perfect result for Cardiff. There was nothing on. 20 points the difference. Just at the end of the second quarter here. And a rather cool and blustery Wyong Lakes. Luckily, Lucas, it's not raining.
No.
Boundary umpire good enough with the football.
Players say all the time they'd rather play in the rain than the wind, David.
Yep. Toz, left-handed. Moore. Handball over to Doyle. And ball, good tackle there made by Thomas Gordon, the late in for Cardiff. And Colin Goodenough will again throw it into Toz and Yench, who look like they're going to stay on the ball all day, Louis. Toz gets it forward, Tomlinson. And that get cleverly and professionally out of bounds, Lucas.
Was David by
Sandful.
the very experienced Nick Tomlinson.
Played in the Sandful. And played some wonderful. He's Queensland representative, Queensland country representative. He's actually had an illustrious career. He's a lovely bloke to speak to as well. Really nice, decent human being. Does a lot with mental health and looking after people's interests. And he's a very fine man, Lucas. Keeps it in. Does Draxler. Sorry, Drizal that time. Simon O'Brien goes long with a helicopter. Good mark taken, Carter Jones. Ryan gets himself out of the 10 metres, which he's done now. Jones puts it up. Anybody's ball here. Oh, Yench. Now, there's a free kick. I thought that was a mark. I don't know who the free kick's to. Okay, there you go. Ryan set perfectly clear. 43 Glash and held by the arm. Yench took away a speculator from Yench. And a mark. Big time to take a mark for McPhan, is it? No, it's not.
57.
It's Josh Glashan. The siren must be imminent. Goodness me, Wyong Lace would love this goal. Cancels out Yench's late goal after the siren kerfuffle. No. And I think that's out of bounds on the full, and that is the end of the quarter. Cardiff up by 20 points. Cardiff 6-4-40. Wyong Lakes 3-2-20. We'll be back with you in 10 minutes, properly this time. See you soon. Half-time is just about done and dusted here at Don Small Oval in Tacoma with Cardiff up by 20 points. So just a quick run for you. Preliminary final weekend next weekend. Saturday, Newcastle number 1 sports ground. The confirmed games are Newcastle... Excuse me, everybody. In the Black Diamond Plate. Newcastle City will play Muswellbrook. And then the women's game, which I think will be a cracking game of football. Mightn't be many goals kicked, Lucas. Nelson Bay and Wyong Lakes. On Sunday, our confirmed games. That's at Adelaide Street Oval at Killarney Vale. In the women's competition, a belter of a fixture. Killarney Vale and the Newcastle City Stars with Taylor Braithwaite and Stephanie Miniter back for Newcastle City Stars.
Yep.
And with the Page sisters, if you don't mind, back for Killarney Vale. And then in the Black Diamond Plate, it's Terrigal against Killarney Vale, who upset third place Cardiff earlier this morning here at Don Small Oval. And we're waiting at the moment. If the scores stay as they are, then Cardiff will come in and play in the prelim final against Newcastle City, if you don't mind. Won't that be a belter if that happens? Wyong Lakes, as I was saying to you when it's a stats ball when I was coming across the ground, Wyong Lakes have got to kick goals and kick them straight away. They've got to really have to go now. And
so that would mean Newcastle City will play host to Warners Bay on the Saturday afternoon.
If Wyong Lakes can find a way,
yeah,
that's right. Personally, I think that Wyong Lakes are playing reasonable football.
Excuse me, sorry, David. Terrigal will play host to Warners Bay, rather. I said that wrong.
No, not if Wyong Lakes win.
Not if Wyong, but if things stay as are.
That's right. So
sorry,
if things stay as they are, Warners Bay head to Adelaide Street to play Terrigal, and it's a Newcastle former co-tenants derby at Cardiff and Newcastle City at number 1. But we'll wait and see. We'll give you a run-through of that just at the end of our telecast this afternoon. With Lucas Holmes and my man Kendall, who's up there in the cold weather in his hoodie from Bar TV, doing a great job as always. David Redden here with you. And a rather chilly winter's afternoon here at Don Small Oval, right next to the lake. You can't see it, but directly behind where our camera spot is the lake. You can see the breeze on Kendall shots at the top there. It's quite blustery at the moment again. And Wyong Lakes, really need to kick on here. They need to produce goals immediately. I think that Cardiff are going along, Lucas, at 80-85% and just keeping things settled and controlled and going through their structures. Yench and Toz has been worth the price of admission alone for mine, Louis. It's great to watch two excellent ruckmen going at it. Here we go, Louis. Quarter number 3, the last half of the semi-final weekend. Rock and roll time. And away we go. Toz gets the advantage of a short throw in. Coop Folks with a little short right. Tomlinson lets it go. And away goes O'Neill, flying down the line. No, actually it was Gibson. Steadman picks the ball up nice with lovely hands. Gets it off. Right foot pass comes down. Ryan can't get there. Creates a crash ball. This is what Cardiff have got him in the side for. Steadman, short kick. Oh, Mark. Lachlan Price by the look at the headgear. Yes, Price. And he's going to kick from no more than 30 metres out. And this is exactly what Lucas Holmes, Wyong Lakes, did not want.
It is, David, and on the correct side for the left footer as well.
Yes. Hasn't kicked one today, Lachlan. He's been lively. For mine, he's starting to come back to some form. He's struggled this year after a pretty serious concussion at Singleton. Price going through his run-up. Steady. Kicks it. And misses. Wyong Lakes, 3-2-20. Cardiff now 6-5-41. Just over a minute gone in quarter number 3. As the scoreboard will be changed there by Andy Baldwin right now. It'll go to 6-5-41.
Cardiff going with their zone defence from kickouts as well, David, as they have done so successfully throughout the season.
Simon O'Brien here. Now, Coop Folks is a chance to get this. He's 50 metres away on his own. No, they're going to ignore him and go attacking side. Ball holds up. Oh, good mark. No, not quite taken. I thought he'd done enough there. That's McFan, and he's taken out of bounds in front of the crowd in the forward pocket. So, into the ruck contest are Ryan and Toz here. Toz left fist. Beauty. McFan goes long. Bounces over everyone, really. Keaton Jones is kicked 2 already. Brendan Charlton still getting full fitness after a bad knee injury. Charlton's made the big step to go into play Newcastle cricket this year, Lucas. He'll be playing for the Toronto Workers Cricket Club. He's been playing for the Northern Power before that. Oh, actually, it's a free kick over there in that far
free
pocket.
kick for a hold or high, David.
Thank you, I missed that. I find that a bit hard in that shade again. But oh, that's dangerous. Gracious me. Glacken could have gone flat out of that. Doyle, second chance. Glacken. Moore. Got to get a kick to it, someone. Laxar gets it up in the air. It moves. I think that's... Yes. Yep. You go, Louis.
Was sport into the ground and hit the point post, so it will be a boundary throw in, David.
Yep.
Right next to the point post with 3 minutes gone so far in this third quarter, with Cardiff leading by 21 points here at Don Small Oval in Tacoma.
Mayolak gets it up in the air. Tapped out by Charlton that time. Thompson, with the particular loping gait of his, is effective. Chance. Charlton! Did it get there? Touched. Justin McFan not happy. He reckons that ball had gone over. Goal umpire Jody Jackson. That's Jody, isn't it? In perfect position. Simon O'Brien gets the kick out. Tomlinson gets the ball back in a 1-2. Goes to the handball. David O'Donnell, left-footed, comes back towards the combox side. Beautiful kick to Nelly Brown. And Brown's got this ball just behind centre wing. Looking at his options. Ball curves in the air. Will probably go out of bounds in front of Jobe and doesn't Deeble. So, see the effect of that breeze there.
The call from Brown was to go to Ryan, but ball once again held up in the breeze and even fell short of Jobe there, who was a good 10-15 metres in front of Michael Ryan. They're on centre wing.
Yep. Short ball. Toz and Yench come to it. Almost get even hands on that one. And ball goes out of bounds again. Mayolak's going to be very busy this quarter, Lucas Holmes, with the way this breeze is blowing. Almost time for Redden's gloves to appear, make their regular rare appearance, Louis, I tell you.
Yes, here we go. Yanch with the left hand.
Yep.
Down to Borrow. Borrow gets taken out. Cope Folks gets the ball there. Trying to wrestle out, and Vukovic gets a quick kick forward, David. However, Wyong with a spare player in front of the ball is intercepted and will go to the attacking side. For you, David.
Thank you. Down that centre wing. Right up past centre wing now. Intercepted. Cardiff have always got men at the drop of that half-forward area. Simon O'Brien. That's going to go over everyone, I reckon, and does. Ryan will be... Oh, chance! Grubber! Goal! I think that's Brown. Just waiting. Yep, Nelson Brown. Another goal, Brown. Cardiff, even this early for mine, 26 points up. Looking ominous to get into a preliminary final, Lucas Holmes.
Sports Coast Trophy and Embroidery. Sports Coast Trophy are the leading suppliers of trophy and embroidery on the Central Coast. They're also proud supporters of the Black Diamond AFL.
That they are. They've been supporters of ours for a while. And ball back with Stephen Bloom. Wyong Lakes have got to reply shortly. And I think Cardiff have got their measure at the moment, to be quite frank. But we'll wait and see. Braden Toz with the left. Miles Peterson, good tackle. Hillman's good solid tackle around the chest. And Bloom says that'll be mine, thank you. So we have elapsed time 6 1/4 minutes in quarter number 3. Toss again. Ball comes wide. Doyle got a chance, gets tripped up, and yep, paid by Bloom. So Doyle, who's very likely, very good foot speed, Lucas Holmes. He's very fast, and it really gets him out in the open. He was very impressive at Adcock last week. Short ball. Has he found someone? He has. I think he's got McFan. This will test the big fella. This is almost an impossible kick. It's across the breeze, and he's not going to even bother. Short ball, beautiful pass. Gee, they needed that. Is that Lee Moore? I think it's Coop Folks, actually. He's got the mo working here. That's Coop Folks. Now, this is actually, he's not far out, Louis, but this is a tough kick. And Coop Folks is going to, there's a little white spot at the back of the goal here, straight over the goal umpire's head. You can just see it on your camera there. That's where he's got to be aiming, that sort of height, to keep the ball out of the way of this bruise. Coop Folks must kick a goal. Must. Very professionally done. Christopher Coop Folks kicks a goal. Wyong Lake's important one there, hanging on 4-3-27. Cardiff 7-5-47. Lucas J.
Marksman Workforce have been great supporters of the Black Diamond AFL since 2016.
They have indeed. That means we're almost up to a subway call shortly.
It does. Very much needed goal there by Chris Coop, folks, for Wyong Lakes, keeping it back to that 20-point margin. Haven't been any closer than 8 points. That was early in the first quarter for Wyong Lakes in arrears of Cardiff. They need to kick at least one or more or 2 goals to really get their noses back in front here, or close to being in front, however.
More off Toz, beautiful tap. And again, Cardiff's defence repel the ball.
They have to make the most of these rare inside 54s as well as Job. What a beautiful spin there by Job, and short ball to his partner in crime, Nelson Brown, on this centre wing, David.
Indeed. Brown just chops it up, letting players come in on it. Price roving, can't pick it up. Ryan stayed out of the contest at ground level with Murphy, and that'll be a ball up in the forward pocket area for Cardiff. Unrelenting this breeze at the moment. Ryan will go up against Toz. Ryan actually got that one and gets a kick out. Free kick Ryan. It's all I can see. It's a free kick to Michael Ryan. I didn't quite see what for. Possibly high contact.
High contact. Spot on, David.
Now, Ryan hit one from this angle in the first quarter, Lucas, and he kicked it at the 5 and the behinds back there, and it stayed that way. I wonder if he can adjust. Kendall's pictures have got a beautiful view of this. Again, he hits it right, and in fact, it stays out right and doesn't make the distance, and he's rushed through from behind. Cardiff 7-6-48, Wyong Lakes 4-3-27, 21 points the difference. Elapsed time is almost 10 minutes into this third quarter. Nixon goes long. Good solid contact there. Braden Toss in front. He's been good today. Good bump. Oh, high contact, I think. My apologies. I thought that was a decent bump, but there was a real back straight away. Is it Simon O'Brien down low? No, it's not. Handball comes out. Jack Pratt has been almost BOG today. And a beautiful spot, and gets Tom Gordon. Much in the same area as Michael Ryan was a couple of minutes ago there, Lucas. And I wonder if he's learnt from that. That ball did actually stay right. Again, a low kick would be the go here. Low driving ball to take the breeze out of it. What's Gordon got? Oh, he shanked it diabolically. That's like me at the first. Boy, that is awful. Ball comes out. Wyong Lakes go long.
And that would be downfield.
Downfield free kick.
Yep.
Thank you. Just heard the whistle in the background. It looks like it's Cross is going to take it. Left-hand handball, away they go. Coop Face gets the ball going down the ground. Oh, good mark at the back there. Jack Pratt again immediately goes square. Tomlinson expertly creates space. Good user on both sides of his body. That ball will hold up for Job. Lovely football, Tomlinson and Job. Job kicks up in the man on the mark. Good contest there. Peterson thumps it forward. Should be a comfortable mark. Oh, missed. Ryan putting pressure on down low. Brown, can he make a tackle? Can. Carter Jones. Calmly done by Wyong Lakes. Needs to take that mark, though. Peterson at the back. Here's Glashan. Gets it out. Again, calmly done. Get the ball locked now. Where are the followers? Where are the people at ground level? Chad Mayo gets the football. Yancha handball out. Tomlinson free. That's always dangerous. You watch the delivery. For once, he lets me down. Vukovic. Was Gordon. Very well done, Gibson. A 1-1-2 off Mayo here. Good step, Chad Mayo, and away they go. O'Donnell's on his wrong side. Gets it to Gibson, who's right-footed. 6 chain handballs there, and it's got across the ground. Now they need to kick it. Wyong Lakes have done very well to intercept them there. Down come the Maggies. Glashan. Good step, Charlton onto his left. Gets it moving forward. Handball comes out. O'Neill goes back towards the timekeeper's box. Moore gets the advantage of a ball standing on its end, goes short. And a lovely mark there in front. Really good lead and mark. Cross needs to kick some goals, Jared. Get into the play. Poor kick. It is tough to kick in this weather. Gibson. He's going to go square court. Come to us. They've created space again. O'Donnell flying down here. One bounce. We'll have to kick now. Goes inboard, trying to find Tomlinson. No, can't quite take the mark. He's made his opponent pay for it in the middle of the back too. Drove his knee into him. All fair. Good mark. Is that Brown again?
It's Coop Folks as well that got the knee to the back in the middle of the back, David.
Thank you. And I
not
think
looking in a good way.
Yeah, he got it right in the back from Tomlinson. Made him earn it. Nelson Brown, he's got his chance to kick 3 goals. And he's at a different angle than the other two in the last couple of minutes. And I'm sure he'll kick it a bit better than Gordon did a moment ago. Yeah, Coop Folks still being treated here. Brown for his third. Sidestep. Gets it up in the air. That's gone left. Badly. And it's a behind. Cardiff, 7-7-49. Wyong Lakes, 4-3-27. 13 minutes gone. Third quarter here. Hunter Haval Black Diamond Cup semi-final. Cardiff, at the moment, a comfortable distance in front. And Wyong Lakes have got to start putting people forward and make, at the moment, Nick Tomlinson's unaccounted for. And right in front of us, and that's dangerous. The ball comes near him, he's deadly. Maggies get it going forward. Smothered again. Handball comes out, trying to find Gibson. Misses him. Moore, dangerous in and under. Toz has run forward. High tackle, Braden Toz, and we'll get the free kick. Toz would be well advised to go long and roost it. Doesn't, goes in, finds a man, and that's Coop Folks has recovered from that knee in the back. In the centre of the park, just to the edge of the cricket block. Goes long and wide, looking for his mate McFan. Oh, good mark. Doyle again, and he's away. Now, if he kicks this, he's a freak. And right at the back, beautifully taken, and it's by Jack Pratt, I would suggest. Brant Job's having a tussle with Carter Jones. Handbags, fellas. Short ball, dangerous, but finds O'Brien. O'Brien's been pretty effective today, using that great foot speed of his. Braden Toz, Trent Thompson. Thompson flying down the wing. Gets the ball into open pasture. Ryan's got it under control at the moment. Gets it into 50. Can he find someone? It's gone over the back, picked off by Carter Jones expertly. Lennon, who's been really quiet today. They have done a shutdown job on him, Louis. Now, Ryan and Yench both go to ground. Handball comes out from Wood. Smothered off the boot. Picked up here by Borrow. It's out of bounds, right on centre wing. There's Wazza and Gary Birkinshaw on the box at the back there. Right in front of the faithful. Yench, uncontested, grabs it and handballs it out. Carey, can't get the football. Wood stays on his feet. Ball comes out, Vukovic. Carey screws one around. Does a good job there. That ball's a kick. That can be marked and is taken. Coop Folks off Jones's half volley. Coop Folks comes square. Looking for McFan. And he's a chance now. Doyle, McFan. McFan's a chance. Just got put off at the last minute and will be marked by Yench, tracking back and doing the responsible thing for a ruckman. Short ball is perfect to O'Donnell. Cardiff will want to settle here and just go through their structures as they do. Over to Mayo, whose long sleeve jumper's now probably a wise decision. It's got 10 degrees colder in the last 15 minutes, hasn't it, Lucas?
Has for sure, David.
Coop Folks got a lot of touches today. He's been quite impressive. Ball out of bounds. Lucas, some thoughts?
No, it's sort of at a lull in play at the moment. But David, most of the plays have been between the 2 forward 50 mark. The team's sort of struggling with this. The wind's got strongly, as you've alluded to, in the last 10 or 15 minutes.
Price gets barreled over while kicking the football. All legal. Got him in the shoulders. Mark, I reckon. Yeah, good mark taken. Got to get that's 50
metres.
That's the chance that Wyong Lakes were waiting for. I reckon this is one of the Glashan brothers. It is not McFan. That should almost go to the goal square. I'm just waiting for him to get a number for you, Louis. But I am sure that that's one of the Glashans. It is. This is Josh Glashan, and he's never had a more important kick, Lucas, ever. And he's done it off the 50. Very important goal. The Lakes hanging on for dear life. Wyong Lakes 5-3-33, and Cardiff are actually 7-7-49, I think, Lucas. Something's happened there. Would you mind fixing that for me, please? Yep. It is 7-7-49, so 16 points of difference. There we go. So 7-7-49, 5-3-33, Lucas. We'll come back. Yep. We'll come back next one, okay? We'll give them a proper read.
Yep. Double
Just
check they're all right. 3-6-7, yep, all good then.
All happy? Thank you.
Yes.
Now it's a winter's afternoon. Now there's some real strength in that breeze, and Holmes and Redden shivering over here, but that's okay. That's what we do. That's what we love. Infraction.
Wyong free, David.
Thank you. Mayo Luck on the money there. I actually saw the Cardiff player in the square over his inners with the whistle. He was yards in. Braden Toss should forget the short ball and drive this long. Got to go long, son. Goes with the three-quarter job, trying to hit it on McFadden's head. Again, there's so many intercept people holding the man decision against Justin McFadden. Not happy with it. Simon O'Brien, the recipient. Away goes O'Brien. Goes wide. Oh, one-hander from Gibson's clever mark. Wyong Lakes are going okay at the moment. They've kicked a couple of goals this quarter. Another one would make it real interesting. Pratt.
Tomlinson's still out there and by himself, but decides against it.
Back to O'Donnell. Over to Gibb. No, that wasn't Gibson. Brown, he's gone too far on Nelly. Here's the chance that Cardiff looking for. Counter-attack coming. Ryan, can he pick it up? Big contest out there. And it's touched, as Colin Goodenough says. And we have a ball in just near the 50-metre arc.
With 19 minutes gone in this third quarter.
It's that far in, is it? Right. The Lakes, if the Lakes get another goal, it's going to make for an interesting last quarter because they'll be kicking down what I think is basically down breeze. Folks, good game of footy today. Wyong Lakes have acquitted themselves very well and shown they deserve to be in the finals for mine, Lucas Holmes. Not a bad football club, the Lakes. They go all right. Yench goes backwards to a familiar voice. This is a big ball. Who's going to get it? Wyong Lakes have got it. Tomlinson couldn't quite grab the footy. Jones has got to hold on to that. He does. Very expertly defended. Pulled out the last second. Should be a mark and is. This is Keaton Jones. He can't go down the line. He's got to go across. Does. Looking for a one. It's a one. Look at this. It's a 1-on-6. Cardiff are going to get the footy here. Pratt. Got to put pressure on right now, Glashan.
Ducked his
head, and Glashan did well not to make it contact with his head. Handball comes in. Wyong Lakes have done okay there. There was a 1-on-5 at a crash ball, and they still made a stoppage. So, yep, as I said, it's 20 minutes in, a couple of minutes left in the quarter, and if the Lakes can kick one late one, look out. It could be an interesting last quarter. Cardiff can't put the cue in the rack yet. Yench, backhand is a beauty. Gains 10 metres, comes out towards us. In fact, I'll get the footy.
Whilst David collects the football here at centre wing, back to Maylock for throw-in. As with a nice wobbly hand pass there, does Mr. Redden.
It was a throw, Lucas, thank you very much, and it was quite on the mark, so back in your box. Get your glasses on. Oh, they are on, are they?
They are on.
Yeah. Yench, beautifully rode by Lennon. And good mark taken in that mark there by Dixon, I reckon. Just watch the kicking style. If it's Dixon, he kicks it a particular way. Yeah, that's him. He double-handed drop. Yench should take that or go out of bounds. And where it expertly done by Yench, he realised where that was, and he's going to get a free kick out of it. So the Lakes have kicked the last two goals, and last two goals. And they need another one. Pretty much in the next 2 minutes, I reckon, they need a goal. Tomlinson. Kick goes over him. Moore wants to get that in and can't. And throw in coming from Mayo Luck. Cardiff 16 points up. Toz and Yench just going to get to the ruck contest. Yench is going to come from the side here. We want interesting to see how he goes. Yes, gets it with a right hand over to Toz. Very evenly matched. Lennon, good skills, good evasiveness. Can someone get underneath this? I don't think they will. I think it'll go. Oh, it gets capped forward. Ryan. Off does the soccer work. Gets back on his feet quickly. Gets a quick kick to it. Stedman couldn't take the mark. Simon O'Brien done it by the sound of the Cardiff crowd. That's so important in the context of this match. Simon O'Brien's second goal off a lovely snap. Rovers goal. Cardiff 22 up, 55-33. Lucas J. Holmes.
Subway Morisset. Subway Morisset is open 7 days a week. Breakfast, lunch and dinner. Trading hours 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. Support local businesses. Subway.
Eat fresh. And that's the killer for me in this quarter. Now that makes it 4-2 this quarter. Is that right? Yes. That was Wyong Lakes couldn't afford that. It's very late in quarter 3 here, and that's the steadier that Cardiff needed. Oh, well done by Ryan there. He kept that ball in, got to his feet quickly, and created an opportunity. So well done by the veteran. Up go the big men. Toz this time with his non-dominant hand. O'Brien scything through the middle. That's today's word, Lucas. Scything. Borrow drops what he otherwise might have taken. Coop Folks had a nice string most of the day. Borrow comes back. Well done. Second effort. Price. Left-hand handball's a beauty. Short ball. Ryan couldn't quite grab the mark. Good defence there by Stokes. Handball comes out. Big play here. Cardiff will, if they get another one here, I reckon they're just about home. Yench can't pick it up. Short ball from the Lakes and picked off by Tomlinson. Goes straight down the ground. Oh, good punch out. Really clever. Got to back on his feet, though. Brown, handball. Intercepted, trying to find Yench. And that ball, almost a push in the back. Ball will go out of bounds. 23.5 minutes gone elapsed time. With Peterson over here on the flank. He was the last man to touch that ball. Favours Yench, but Toz comes over the top. Handball comes out. Good one, actually. Beautifully picked up by Charlton. Great hands. But well read. Left footer. Gets to his man, Brown. Oh, gee. Job is running on an inside pattern here. He always had him. That last kick was from Jake Ireland, who's done a reasonable job back there on Jones, especially as Jones had kicked early goals. He's going okay on him. A contest. Yench beautifully uses that body of his. Tomlinson goes Ronaldo tactics. Isn't overly effective. Gets a second bite at the cherry. Spins out of it. Peterson, little right foot check side kick. Price, dangerous. Here's a chance if he can run. Lachlan Price is away here. He's hit the post.
Hit both.
Unbelievable. I thought that was flying in, but not to be. Cardiff. 8-8-56. Wyong Lakes 5-3-33. Gets that ball out here to Leicester. And Leicester's going to take a mark in the back pocket. At the back is Tomlinson. You want that ball to stay in for him. Sells some candy. Finds Yench. He's got to get rid of it to Job. He does. Yench's handball's been really good today. It's been a real strength of his game today. Crash ball coming. Ryan taps it on for Brown. Cleverly. And that is three-quarter time.
It's a bit worse for where Yench got absolutely cleaned up legally at the point of disposal.
So, three-quarter time, Cardiff 8-8-56, Wyong Lakes 5-3-33. And goals to Simon O'Brien's got a couple, Nellie Brown's got a couple, Trent Thompson's got a couple, and Keaton Jones has 2 goals for Wyong Lakes. We'll be back with you shortly for the final quarter of this excellent semi-final between Cardiff and Wyong Lakes at Don Small Oval. Back here with you for the final quarter of a big semi-final weekend, Lucas. I'll sleep well tonight. It's been a busy weekend. Got a couple of articles tonight with a glass of red and reintroduce myself to a wife. Hi, darling. How are you? And you've got mid-semester break.
I have.
Enjoying your comms course?
It is. It's very good so far. Most of the first semester and the start of the second's been fairly sort of introductory content based, but starting to get some more hands-on work now, which is good, into the TV studio and that sort of thing. So.
And do you get a different perspective? Sorry to cut you off. Do you get a different perspective on football commentary, which you've been on for 3 years? Now you can see the more academic side of it. Does the football commentary, what kind of an outlet does that give you?
It's sort of more the structure. We're doing a course at the moment which is more on it's actually communication and context, so it's more to do with words, and it's sort of how sentences are structured and the meaning of sentences and words, the sort of thing, and it's actually quite interesting. God,
I bet you if you go and review my sentence structure, you'll give me a 2 out of 10, Lucas. Goodness gracious me.
Mine's not too good either at this point, so always room for improvement.
Well, it's interesting that you're doing such a course at an excellent university and with a great reputation. And it's good that the football, you've been doing this for a while now. You've been doing this since you were in high school, haven't you? So.
Yeah. 3/4 time here. Cardiff leading by 23 points. Just in my opinion, David, I think we're discussing it off air as well. That last goal late in the quarter for Simon O'Brien at the 22-minute mark has really hurt Wyong, I think.
Absolutely. They've got to kick 5 goals to get home.
And they've only kicked 5
all day.
Quarters, yeah.
And it's this weather. They're at home, they're down breeze, decent sized crowd. Been a good day here. Really enjoyable. And away we go. Stanton with the football. I've been quite impressed with the umpiring today, Lucas. I think I haven't noticed them at all. They've done a good job. Good tackle, Toz, on Job. Steadman just gets it out. Job's actually a good player. He's got a lot of skill. Mayo puts his body in. Goes backwards. Off to the big man, Yench. And Miles Putterson takes a good mark right out in front of us. Marcus Delora had the Tom Yench Appreciation Society going after today, I reckon. Yench has been very good. So has Braden Toz. Ball screws across. Mark taken by Vukovic. Breeze howling. Now you can hear it in the right at the back. Good mark in front, I think, Carter Jones. Yep, man in front, got to get it. Comes out this side towards the com box. Tomlinson at the back, misses. Moore, and that'll go out of bounds. It'll end up in a lake. So we have Lucas. Do you mind if I just turn around just a touch so I can see this? Good, thank you. Yeah. The clouds are actually helping me because I've got much better. The ground's now even light. It's really good. Bloody hell! Sorry about that. It's blowing a gale here and everything's flying all over the joint. Good tap out from Yench to, it can't have been Gretsch. Gretsch has got no hair. It was possibly It was Lachlan Carey. Jones goes long. That's going to go over towards Tomlinson, who should let it go. The hardest thing here, Lucas, is that if you take a risk and go across the ground to open it up, you're kicking into the breeze and you can get picked off. It's 6 of one and a half done the other. It is hard. Nick Tomlinson.
It is.
Over near the forward drive.
He's looking back, but and he does the right thing and goes long down the line. You can see that wind take it, and it's punched right over our heads, David.
Right over our heads.
And it's spun back to us.
Yench and Toz. Again, Colin Goodenough has the football. 2.5 gone. Last quarter of a very interesting and wonderful semi-final weekend here. Lucas and I have been in Maitland and Tacoma. 2 grounds we've never called at before today. So, and so well done, Vukovic. Gets it out. Just Jones will get that out of bounds, I'd reckon. Yeah, he does. Over towards me again. Waiting for a ball up. Lots of ball ups. Whoever's got boundary duty on this side of the ground's gets OT today, Louis.
Do they do 2 quarters on each side of the ground as well, David? So well earned from both of them.
Yench gets it out cleverly with a kick off, a little tap from himself. Coming out here There's someone down in front of us. So that's Thompson. Hope he's okay. Stokes on Ryan. Ryan will put pressure on, gets the football. He's been okay today, Ryan. He's been very competitive. And I think a free kick's been paid here, not to Ryan. Just wanted to see the number. Is that Nelly Brown again? Now, if there's ever a kick that no one's going to kick in the league, this is it. It's impossible from there. You'd have to kick it 60 metres in normal distance to get it near. Hot spots to go, I think. Nelson Brown's done a very good job of that. It gets into the hot spot. Out it comes Deeble, Dick Nixon. And they've done that very well, the Lakes, and it gets to Ben Glashan in front of Peterson. He has to go long and quickly. Jensch is loitering here. Going to fall on the top. We said, good contest coming. No contest, actually. Oh, didn't pay the mark to Jensch. I thought that was a mark. Pratt, again, almost the best player on the ground for mine. He's been superb. Little left foot grubber from Coote Folks. Doyle needs to use his speed. Look at a man on over here. He's on his own. McFan was on his own there in that contest and couldn't get the footy. Tomlinson, he'll hit Jensch on the chest. Watch. Perfect. Jensch would love getting delivered by Thompson every day. He just hits it lace out every time. Goes very short. Back to Tomlinson. It's expertly done, really.
Yeah.
Job's too short.
From a Cardiff perspective,
Yeah, he's going to go to Lennon, I think. No. Toz tries a mark. Ryan handballs off. Vukovic, who's run forward of the footy? Thompson, another one! Shanks it, and it hits the behind post on the bounce, Lucas Holmes. Thank you.
I was going to say, David, from a Cardiff perspective, that little chip ball from Tomlinson to Jensch, you'd rather take some time with the clock now rather than having to worry about it if the game gets closer later in this quarter.
Yeah, look, I think this game's over.
Yeah.
Personally.
Yeah.
I don't think the Lakes have got 5 goals in them at the moment. Cardiff's half-back line is very, very, very good. Ball flies out of there down the centre wing. Should be a chest mark, Simon O'Brien. He's been very good. Return to form for mine for O'Brien. He's been very good today. That mark should have been taken. It was a decent pass to Peterson. Jobe intercepts. Goes with a check side right foot kick. That's not 15. Price is entitled to tackle. Toz, handball out. Moore goes down the centre wing. Long ball. A lot of plays up for that one. Who's going to pick the football up eventually? Handball comes out here. Up towards Glashan. Crosses in there. He's been kept quiet today by this excellent Cardiff half-back line. Elapsed time, Lucas Holmes, please.
6 minutes gone in this final quarter, David.
23.
Cardiff 8-8-56, leading Wyong Lakes 5-3-33.
And we'll be on Bar TV next week at about 10 to 2 both days. Newcastle #1 Sports Ground and Adelaide Shoot Oval at Carney Vale that's on Saturday, Newcastle #1, and Killarney Vale, Tumbiumbi on Paul Kick there on Sunday. Lennon, nearly took that. He pushes his man off. Chance, Lennon. Has he worked that back enough? He hasn't. Tried. Behind, Cardiff 8-9-57. And if Wyong Lakes 5-3-33, so we'll have, from what I can gather, with the game the way it is, Cardiff and Newcastle City on Saturday. Wow. And then our other broadcast game will be Warners Bay and Terrigal-Avoca at Adelaide Shoot Oval. Well done there, Doyle. He's going to chip and run to himself here. Toz touches it so he can go again. Been very good, Dorday. Good smother Tomlinson Gordon and Tomlinson from the side. Deeble dragged out of it. Should have been a free, not paid. Gordon misses his handball. Taps it up, keeps it in. Jensch has got to hit that across field. He has. Gives him a chance. Price sniping. Down low. Keeps the low to the ground. Left-hand handball's perfect. O'Neill. Stedman a chance. Can he get the football? Good tackle in there, right in the danger area. Umpire says that's mine.
And an interesting point too on that game at Adelaide Street over last week. I've heard too that Terrigal-Avoca were actually training there at some stage over the weekend as well, David, trying to acclimatise to the ground there at Adelaide Street Oval.
Interesting information. Thank you, Lucas. Simon O'Brien screws that back to the hot spot. That's the correct side to attack from. I know it seems strange. Ryan's a chance. Now, is that deliberate or just tapped out in a contest? Tapped out. It's strange you say that. I was thinking on my drive up here. I said, I wonder what Terrigal-Avoca, Killarney Vale's an interesting ground. It's with the shape. And I just said, I wonder if Terrigal-Avoca would go and ask to train there. And you've got information they have. So, interesting there. Good sportsmanship. Price over the shoulder, I thought. Ducking low. And Stanton says no, he's ducked his head. Let's hope Price is okay. He's had a terrible run with injury. He looks like he's okay. Only a little fella, Price. He'd be the same sort of size as Caleb Daniel from Footscray, I reckon, Louis. Mayo. Handball. Gordon. Here's a voice. Lennon. And Jack can seal this one right now.
Only a youngster still, Lockie Price. 16 or 17? 16. Some terrific youngsters coming through the ranks here in the Black Diamond Australian Football League. Now for Jack Lennon, however.
There most certainly are. Lennon. Got to go left side. Probably at the left goalpost. That's how much it'll move. Gets it that way. Has he kept it in? Yes, he has. And for mine, Lucas Holmes will disagree if he thinks so. That's game, set and match. Cardiff will be playing Newcastle City at number 1 on Saturday. Cardiff up by 30 points. Lucas J.
Hunter Haval, looking for a feature-packed premium SUV for your family? Check out Hunter Haval and the range of affordable SUVs. Starting from just $22,990, drive away with a 5-year warranty and 5 years roadside assistance. Hunter Haval, give you more. Book a test drive today.
I think it's fair to say this one's done and dusted.
Yeah, I'm with you there.
So, just to let you know that the Black Diamond Cup games will broadcast next week, unless something remarkable happens in the next 9 or 10 minutes. Will be Cardiff and Newcastle City Saturday football 10 at 5-2. Newcastle number 1 Oval, Sports Ground, I beg your pardon. And then on Sunday, Terrigal of Oak and Warners Bay at Adelaide Shade Oval in Tumbiumbi, 5-2 on Sunday. Both games Bar TV Live with Lucas Holmes, our great man in commentary. And I'll be there with Lucas enjoying every minute of it. Oh, went too early. Didn't interfere with Yench, though. Oh, he's kicked that. I hope you see that on replay. Yench has actually kicked that with his back heel. He got a free kick for over the shoulder anyway. He's a skillful man, Tom Yench. He's good to watch. Off hands. The one thing about Ryan playing today is that Cardiff haven't gone, when we've seen them, with a traditional full forward most of the year. Ryan is. And he gives them a bit of structure there, and he brings players like Price and Lennon and others into play because he's a traditional full forward. I think he's been quite good today. Again, gets another kick. He's not been disgraced at all. That's
what exactly what I was going to say, David. You wouldn't see it on a stat sheet, but he's provided that many opportunities for other players to get onto the ground, and there's a wonderful contested mark taken by the best on ground, being Jack Pratt this afternoon, David.
Absolutely. Yeah, Prince Yench is in there. I tell you, else has played well at Doyle and Toz.
Yep.
They'd be the best 4 for mine in the ground. That's a really interesting. So I know you have a lot of really interesting insights into the game, but Harkness will be very pleased. Nathan Harkness will be very pleased that he chose him because he's given him a bit of structure and he's done his job. He's kicked a goal.
Yep.
And for a man who's past 40 years of age and has played very well in reserves, there again, he's in the ruck, makes a contest. And that's all he would have wanted from him. He's done his job, more than done his job for mine. He's been quite tidy. More. At 1 bounce, 2 bounces, 3 bounces. That'll be the end of the bouncing. No, it's not. He goes for 4. And Jazal is picked off by Ireland. Should get a 1-2 back here from Gibson, who goes short and finds Price. Price should go back and take his kick. He'll be kicking from inside 50. Doesn't like his chances. He's looking short here. Plays on, goes to the fat side. Beautiful pass. Trent Thompson in the sunlight. It is Trent Thompson. Well done, Price. Really mature. Weighted. Thompson for his 3rd. And again, Harkness will be pleased with that. As they prepare to play Newcastle City, who I think, yes, they were solid, Lucas. And not spectacular, but they did the job. Hits the post, Thompson. And Cardiff, 9-10-64. Wyong 5-3-33. And remember, of course, that one of Newcastle City's best players, Connor Haswell's back next week after being rubbed out for a week, and that makes a massive difference to them.
And we saw that structurally with Newcastle City yesterday. They were very sound, and possibly someone like Michael Ryan, if he is to be selected next week, just gives them a few headaches with a taller, bigger body up in their forward line, David.
It does. You imagine that Baker or Rawnsy might go to him, but that'll be interesting. O'Donnell, that's 50 for infraction, is it, in the 10-metre zone? Toz has come in, and I'm sure that's what that's for. I can't see the number of that play yet, so I'll just wait and see.
Coming forward.
And a second 50, is it? That ball gone through. Just waiting for the umpire. I didn't see the ball, and it's a goal. Now, I just want to see who's kicked that. It's this play here.
Is it Borrow in the
It's
middle?
not. It's
No.
David O'Donnell. So
Thank
he's
you.
kicked that, and the ball's bounced through. And after the central umpires consulted, we have Cardiff 10-10-70 and home. Wyong Lakes 5-3-33. Lucas James Holmes.
Belmont 16-footer sailing club. Located on the picturesque Lake Macquarie, Belmont 16s is one of the premier venues in the Hunter region, offering their very best in dining, promotions and entertainment. For the latest news and promotions, visit 16s.com.au or find us on Facebook, the home of the Black Diamond AFL.
Toz and Yench. Moore flying through the middle. Been solid today, Moore. Jack Lennon listening to his teammates. This Cardiff backline is very... When they get going, they're very hard to stop. Matt Vukovic. Thompson will try and keep that in. Steps his man. He's got to cross it. One bounce. He's got to cross it and get it to hotspot. Does. Joe fighting. Price sniping. Off hands behind. Cardiff 10-11-71. Wyong Lakes 5-3-33 as the breezes are baited down to about 5 or 10 clicks as there's not much breeze at the moment. So it's been good football this weekend and we get to call more a doubleheader next weekend as well, Louis, so can't wait for that. Good contest provided by Toz. And ball out of bounds in front of the Rat, Simon O'Brien, who, of course, will be having his wedding anniversary shortly because he got married on grand final day last year. And that was one of the highlights for me of the day, was seeing Simon and his lovely wife rock up after getting married. He played a grand final football. Remarkable.
You see there in the right screen, is that Marcus Delore giving instructions on the sideline? It is.
With a phone with him.
They record their own game, every one of their games as well, do Cardiff, just for some analysis and coaching purposes.
Very good. Well, that's what you do. Ball comes out. Thompson a chance. Puts the Dustin Martin on. He's gone. Lovely tackle. Carter Jones. Thompson tried to put the fend on and Jones hung on for dear life. Good view of this to the naked eye. Yench! Good mark for the big... free kick given against. Not Yench. No, it was... Cross was interfered with by Pratt, I think. Left footer. Screws it off the side. Tomlinson. Little short handball coming, I reckon. Misses. Charlton. Off to McFadden. He uses his left foot well. Took his time but did it. Lucas, can you go and see if Marcus would like to come and have a word on the microphone at the if you'd like to?
I shall.
Thank you. Ireland, who's been solid. Off to Mayo. Down the wing. And should be a mark. Not paid to Lennon. Picks the ball up. Goes short. Tomlinson. Geez, been good today. Steady. Quick handball. Releases Lennon. Poor first bounce. And in fact, he's paid that. The tackle was made. And Hillman does the job. Goes wide. Like many players say. Doyle's away. Mayo's going to have to be working him because Doyle's quick. Mayo's done enough. A good tackle there made by Vukovic on McFadden. And umpire Bloom says, I'll have this. Thank you. 16 minutes 45 gone. Wyong Lakes down by 38 points. Cardiff heading towards a preliminary final against their traditional rivals, Newcastle City. Tom Yench left-handed. Been terrific today, the big boy. And will need to be next week as well. Holding the ball. This will be... It's Tyler Wood over there, deep in that pocket. You can see people rugged up. I can assure you it's needed. It is not warm here. Wood screws the kick poorly. And that's gone out of bounds on the full, quite remarkably.
I shall hand over this microphone in about 2 seconds.
Okay. The great fella's coming in to have a quick chat with us.
He is. Heart thumping and all, but he should be fairly relieved in the next 10 minutes or so. Marcus Delore, everybody.
Marcus Delore, good afternoon and welcome to the microphone, mate. Good to have you here. Sorry to hear about your injury. Are you any chance of playing any more finals?
Oh, certainly. I'll be. It'll be hard to keep me off the track next week. I'll tell you that much.
Guys have gone about it. And the big boy's had a big game. I know you're giving him the stick. He's been really good today, hasn't he?
Yeah, I told him at the start of today, harder for longer, and sure enough, he's just performed and. every time we've needed him to stand up, he's just been there and done a terrific job. So
and he's got a pretty decent opponent today. Braden Toss is playing some of the best football of his career, and Yench has probably beaten him just on the day, I reckon.
Yeah. There's a lot of good ruckmen in the comp at the moment, so you'll find that Yench is coming up against some quite formidable opponents, and this is one of them. And
we were talking, Nathan Harkness and the Cardiff Brains Trust will be very happy with the way Mick Ryan's gone about it today.
Yep.
He gives them a structure. He may be coming to kick a second goal. He's done a good job. I think he's been very good.
Yeah, for a big fella, he's incredible on his feet. He never goes to ground, and he'll impact every contest. And given the the conditions today being quite blowy and the way that they're playing one man behind, for him to come through and get through two men, bring it to ground, and often win us the contest is incredible.
Yeah, look, he's been very solid. Now, are Mum and Dad watching down there in Melbourne today?
I've been getting texts from Mum all throughout the game, but I've been a bit nervous, so I haven't been texting back because I've just had my heart in my mouth the whole time. So sorry, Mum, but I'll get back to you soon after.
Peter and Catherine, g'day again. We always give Cheerio, Marcus.
Yeah.
So, it's a slight shoulder injury. You think he'll be right for next week, big fella?
Oh, without a doubt. Good. I'll be there with bells on. And I was, I questioned whether I was going to play today, and
yep.
I think we thought we were pretty confident that we'd come away with the chocolates, regardless of whether I was on or off. So I, rather than playing and potentially coming back a bit earlier, we just thought we'd give it a week, and I'll be back raring to go next week.
Yeah, number one sports ground, Saturday football against the old rivals. There's going to be a big day. That's a mark to Ray Steadman out in the far pocket. But doesn't get much bigger for Cardiff. That's a big task for you.
It's a great day, great deck, and it'll be great to watch. So hopefully we get a bit of a crowd down there, and we give them a bit of a show.
Indeed. Marcus, look, thanks for your time. We really appreciate it coming across. I know you're on duties today. All the best to your folks and family. Thank you for giving us your time. Look after yourself, and we look forward to seeing you playing footy next week, big fella.
Thanks, Dave.
Thanks, mate.
Thanks, Lucas.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, boys.
Great to speak to Marcus DeLue. Thanks for his time. Steadman has pulled that left, I think, and it'll be 10-12-72 to 5-3-33. 20 minutes and 20 and a half minutes elapsed time. Thank you for doing that, Lucas. I appreciate that.
You've heard it here first. Marcus DeLue back for Cardiff next week, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes,
Before going to plan.
Who's kicked this? This is another behind Cardiff. Finishing minutes in this game coming now. Just a couple of minutes left. Cardiff 10-13-73. And Wyong Lakes 5-3. Actually, Wyong Lakes have been kept scoreless this last quarter and nominally down Breeze, so that's a phenomenal effort from Cardiff. Just shown their polish. I actually thought the Lakes were a reasonable, an okay chance today given their form last week, but the superior opposition have played quite well today, Cardiff. They're very solid. Continuing on down the line. Wyong Lakes trying to get a late goal. I think he might have kicked that. That's a lovely goal. And that was number 12. It's Brendan Charlton, Lucas. So Brendan Charlton a goal. I'm going to hand over to Lucas. My papers have gone flying. I need to go and kick put down a goal kicker. Lucas Holmes.
Goal for Brendan Charlton for Wyong. Wyong, 6 goals, 3-39. Trailing Cardiff, 10 goals, 13-73 after 21 and a half minutes elapsed time here. In the final corner of it, second semi-final day here at Don Small Oval in the lovely Tacoma. This all day, really, for both of us, David. It's been a magnificent day and weekend of semi-final football.
You sometimes say you wouldn't be anywhere else. I wouldn't be. Oh, no. This is, I'm in heaven. You were sitting here with me, mate Louie, calling footy, lovely sunny day. The game we love, and it's just great. Great to be here. I know we'll wax lyrical about it, but it is such an experience to call football. Chris Kupfos goes wide, hits McFan, lace out. You know what? Down that breeze, McFan's a chance, actually. He is a thumping kick. Oh, 50 metres. Now, that's actually for an infringement with the two players on the mark. It's Jack Pratt that's done it. McFan's giving him a mouthful here. And I think this will come into the square. In fact, it's going to go onto the line. So McFan must have been right on 50. And McFan will come in and kick his second goal today. And Wyong Lakes, a late goal, will end up at 7-3-45 after his kick. McFan kicks it. Kicks his goal. That's his second. So, Cardiff, 10-13-73. A couple of late goals for Wyong Lakes, making the score respectable. 7-3-45 the Lakes. Hunter Haval, looking for a feature-packed premium SUV for your family? Check out Hunter Haval on the range of affordable SUVs. Starting from just $22,990, drive away with a 5-year warranty and 5 years roadside assistance. Hunter Haval, give you more. Book your test drive today. Hunter Haval at East Maitland and Cardiff. And Lucas Holmes, ladies and gentlemen, not for the first time this season, has lost his ped.
Sorry that, David.
Would you like to go and mark a goal there to Justin McPhee with my pen, Lucas?
That was a very snide jab.
It was well deserved.
You're probably not wrong, actually. Quite right. Well done.
Jens rucks his own ball, gets a kick out.
Thanks, mate.
Thank you, mate. Not a problem. Jack Lennon trying to get a handball out to O'Neill. Price is in there. Lovely handball, Price. Too quick, actually, for out from Steadman. Quick kick comes in. Touch ball, and we have a behind. And Lucas has found his pen with my iPad, not for the first time today. Lucas, that's a behind to Cardiff, if you could put that up.
Thank you.
10-14-74. Quick kick comes out here. Drazal in front of Job. Job won't stop running at him. Uses his body well. Well done, Brant Job. Can he step his man? He can't. In comes Vukovic. Should kick that to the left of the screen. He does. And picked off by Deeble. That's got to go there, yeah. This is going to come forward a bit. We should be okay there. Job in front. Well done. Toz, who's not stopped trying. Geez, been good. Gordon. Will that stay in? It will. Ryan making a contest. Steadman's got to get it across Golden. Does. Dangerous area for Wyong Lakes here. Jones. Jones again. He's ducked his head. Price. Good tackle on Price, actually. And Bloom says, I'll have that. Very close to the final siren. 24.5 minutes gone, elapsed time. Holmes and Redden here with you at John Small Oval. We'll give you a Subway best on ground shortly. Lucas, I'll get you to start thinking about your best.
I think we've come to the same conclusion already throughout, David.
Yeah. Doyle, who's been terrific today. Charlton puts his body on the line. They have not stopped trying the Lakes. They're a good, competent football side. Pick up our players. They'll be very handy next year. Tomlinson, a left footer. Moore comes long. Goes wide. Tomlinson.
There it is.
There it is. Cardiff are into the preliminary final against Newcastle City. Good effort from Wyong Lakes. Cardiff 10-14-74 and Wyong Lakes 7-3-45. For Cardiff, 2 goals to Simon O'Brien, Nelson Brown, Trent Thompson. Singles to Tommy Inch, David O'Donnell, Michael Ryan and Jack Lennon. For Wyong Lakes, doubles to Justin McPhee and Keaton Jones. And singles to Chris Coop, folks, Brendan Charlton and Josh Glacken. We'll be off air shortly, Lucas. Just leave that, mate. We'll do what you got to do. Subway Morissette, your thoughts, please.
Well, we sort of spoke to her about, and for Cardiff, obviously, we thought Jack Pratt was very impressive today, David. Brent Job was very serviceable as well. Trent Thompson kicking 2 goals, and I thought Nick Tomlinson gave them some bounce, and when they switched the ball so often in their back line, he gave them so space on the open side as well. As I spoke to Marcus Delure about before, Tommy Inch was also very handy for Cardiff.
Yep. Look, Yench was excellent, and for Wyong Lakes, Toz had a good day out. Doyle, his run and carry is dangerous. Coop, Folks and more. A lot depends on their best players to be really, really good, because the depth's not quite there. But they're the players that I thought. I think it's between Pratt and Yench in my mind. Are you happy with that?
Yeah.
Well, if that's the case, I think that Yench was the more consistent over 4 quarters.
Yep.
Pratt was good for 2.5, 3 quarters, and then didn't get much ball.
Yep.
Yench was just outstanding. So, and Yench and Toz had a great day out.
Yep.
Yench for me. You happy with that?
Done.
Subway is Tommy Inch. On behalf of Kendall and Lucas J. Holmes, we will see you next week at headquarters, Newcastle #1 Sports Ground on Saturday and Adelaide Street Oval on Sunday. On behalf of Lucas and Kendall, my name's David Redden. It's been an absolute pleasure this semi-final weekend. Saturday, Sunday football you wouldn't be dead for kids. It's fantastic to call. Good afternoon from Don Small Oval in Tacoma. We'll see you next week.
G'day, Rabbit and Julie Goodwin here from Star 104.5.
We love the Central Coast and we love our local sport, especially the Hunter Haval Black Diamond AFL.
If you're looking for a feature-packed premium SUV for your family, check out Hunter Haval and their range of affordable SUVs.
We want to give a massive thank you to all of the Hunter Haval Black Diamond AFL sponsors.
Belmont 16-Footers Sailing Club,
GE Industrial Solutions, ISC,
Prime 7,
Bar TV Sports,
The Entertainment Grounds,
Sports Coast Trophy and Embroidery,
Marks Men Workforce.
Please support our sponsors that support us.
And we'll catch you on the radio 6 to 9 weekdays on Star 104.5.
Introducing luxury you won't have to sell the house for. The new Havel H6 from $29,990.